Is it the correct Age of Heroes? Is that up? I'm not for sure.
Correct Age of Heroes.
The label for today's show. Yay!
Really good show.
Oh, so I was thinking about our fight with the were rats because I'm a nerd like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did something wrong.
Oh no!
And I won't do it again, but I just want you to know what I did wrong. I cast web and then I misty step. You can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, because web is a full action spell. If you do that, you can do with your bonus action is possibly a bonus action cantrip, but you can't.
Yes.
So I shouldn't have been able to do that. So next time I won't. Anyway.
So essentially, what you did was drop it on yourself and then pop out.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So
you should be dead, is what I'm hearing.
No. I just would have had to have misty stepped the next turn. Because I think all of them were restrained. So there's a good chance I would have been okay.
I don't think it would have made that big of a difference.
Yeah.
Because exactly like you just said, I think they could not have gotten to you.
Yeah.
And you could have cast, or it's fine. It's fine. Or else we can just go back and redo that episode real quick.
Yeah.
What episode was that?
Four Adventurers League modules and Gygax be with you, my son.
Do you have inspiration?
I believe I do, yeah.
You do. All right. Well, shoot. I wanted to give you some.
What is up, coward?
That's really good. Hey, coward.
Hey.
He says, and I quote, "Pop, pop."
Pop, pop.
I finally get that reference, so that's good.
Have you been watching that show, which I can't remember the name of right now?
Community?
Yeah, that one.
I think I'm in like season 3. So
I think maybe I just burn out. I can't just power watch 5, 6, 7 seasons of a TV show. Like you pick up on patterns for one thing. Like if you watch 2 or 3 seasons, you kind of feel like you've seen the same thing repetitively done over, because there's not a week in between for you to forget things. So like I've been watching Burn Notice, which is a fan-freaking-tastic show. I love Bruce Campbell. Like it's a great show. And I'm towards the end of season 3, and I'm just like, God, I feel like I just saw this episode. It's different, but it's the same. It's the same formula over and over again. So I had to stop, change out, went to a different break. But man,
did you see Ash versus Evil Dead? Because you could always swap it out for that.
I think I've seen the first season, not the second. There's 2 seasons, right?
It's great. It's dumb, but it's great. No, I don't know. There's sufficient seasons. They didn't need to make any more.
It's sufficient.
I like that they cut off in just enough time.
One of the things that trips me up is when you do that, if they have any change in writers, it's jarring.
Yeah.
Because like if you're watching it and then there's like a several month delay and then you watch season 2, it sort of like fades into memory, and then you're in the new season and it's like, oh, okay, let's go. But if you watch them like back to back to back and there's any sort of shift, you can tell. New sets it's like, this is a whole different show,
Especially if they pick up an extra season they weren't planning for in the original storyline.
Babylon 5.
They're just like, yeah. And I honestly, I feel like, Babylon 5 for sure. And I think the remake of Battlestar Galactica, definitely the last episode, if not the last season, was just kind of like, we could have skipped this one altogether.
Yep, don't watch it.
Yeah. That last episode, though, ruined the entire show. Didn't like it. Hated it. It's fine.
It's fine.
What else I've been watching? I've been watching a lot of different, just like binging stuff lately. That's the end of my. Oh no, I like Goliath. Billy Bob Thornton as a lawyer, and they did the smart thing and had a 4th and final season. Season. And I think it was only 88 episodes long, which I think maybe all of them were. But like it just ended, and it was on a good note and just done.
Yeah.
It kind of had some of those like unanswered questions. I guess maybe if they wanted to pick up a fifth or whatever, if like people outcry wanted it, but it was all right. The first 2 seasons are the best, though.
I hate to admit, the last show that I binged watch was Shira and the Princesses of Power.
Nice.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you hate to admit that?
It's a
Because
really
it's
good,
alone.
it's a
It's a
it's a
really good
great
season.
show. It
Really good
actually is
show.
a really good show. I was
Tell you
surprised.
something I've been told over and over and over again to watch, and I've never gotten around to it, is Last Airbender TV show.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
cartoon.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Everybody says like people that don't even nerd who have been forced to see it loved it.
That
So
don't even nerd.
yeah. Well, case in point,
Do you
one of
even
the
nerd, bro?
pharmacists, one of the pharmacists I work with, she is not a nerd. Like she's nerd in the fact that she's a scientist, but she's not a nerd in the fact that she likes anime and D&D and sci-fi and all that. She's very, very not like that. And
Normal.
somehow it got brought up in the pharmacy. Huh?
She's very,
Normal?
very normal. Is that what you're saying?
She's one of them normies.
Normies, yes.
Somehow it came up. We were just talking about series that we hadn't seen, and she just went on and on about how great it was. And I just looked at her like, do you know what a dragon is? I mean, like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
The last
we'll
thing I
for- we'll
binged
force
was
them.
Star Wars Visions over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that good?
That's good.
I enjoyed
didn't
it.
like all
It's a bit hit and miss.
Yeah,
but
it is.
overall, I had a good time. And because they're like 15 minutes long, if there's a bad one, it's like meh.
That first one just set the pace, though. That first Visions, oh, so good. I really liked
The
it.
duel, yeah. There's a tie-in novel coming, which I'm tempted by because it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it part of Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yes.
Vision. Yes.
Yeah. Then they dropped all 9 episodes. I haven't seen them yet. I
Yeah.
apologize for everyone coward who's watching the stream. I'm going to check something. It seems like we're
All the-
dropping some frames.
All
So,
the cowards.
yeah, all the cowards.
Frames? Is that
Right,
like a
dropped frames?
gangster? I don't know.
No.
The other thing that I watched over the weekend was the first couple of episodes of the Foundation TV series.
Oh, is that out? I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, which
What-
I quite
really
enjoyed.
curious about that.
Say again.
It is. Who say what again?
You say, what are you watching again? I'm fiddling
Foundation.
with things.
Foundation,
What is that?
based on Isaac Asimov
Asimov.
books from the 50s,
Hmm.
which are based
I re-
on short stories from the 40s.
Which are based on something from 1800s.
Which are based on something that happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, no, it's a giant space opera, epic style kind of story. The basic principle is that somebody uses math to predict human behavior en masse and figures out that the end of the civilization is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so he tries to do something to make the following 30,000-year darkness be only 1,000 years long.
Interesting.
Because he figures that's the best he can do. He can't make it like completely go
Can't-
away.
He
Yeah.
can't prevent it, but he can
Shorten it.
soften the fall, as he calls it.
Yeah. Where do you find that?
Apple.
Apple.
That's
Apple TV
I have
Plus.
got to get Apple. There's so many shows. What's the football coach show?
Ted Lasso.
Ted
Ted
Lasso.
Lasso.
I
Yeah.
caught a few of those episodes while I was on vacation, and like,
Yeah.
of course, it won Emmy after Emmy after Emmy, and I see why. It's not over the top, beat your face humor, but it's
Mhm.
so just good, funny the entire episode. Like this constant, like, well, that's funny. Just that's my goodness, that's funny. I mean, like,
My
you know,
goodness.
my goodness, it's not like but it's
darn.
just like funny, subtle and wholesome. You know.
It is wholesome, and I'm very glad that they allowed Jason Sudeikis' character to not be the butt of all the jokes. You know, he typically in TV the good guy,
Goofy.
the goofy kind of innocent sort of person is almost always the butt of all the mean jokes. But he is, but then he kind of
he
rolls with
retorts.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't let it affect him, and I think that's an awesome just differentiation of that character and the way they've written it. So I really, really, really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to watching season 2 when it finally comes all the way out.
I'm not a fan of streaming things of all the different streams, basically like buying cable channels.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But that'll definitely I pick up Netflix, I watch a month of it,
mm-hmm.
get all that I want to get, drop it. Can't do that with Amazon because it's yearly. They have a monthly platform now. But anyway, I pick things up and I drop them like every other month or so. And I plan on doing that with Apple to pick up some of the good shows there.
Just cycle through.
Yeah.
If you do, I recommend there's a TV show called Calls, which is another like 9-episode, 10 to 15-minute episode thing that I had a blast with. I recommend you check it out.
Coles.
Calls, like telephone calls.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
KOHLS, like the
I
store.
thought I was
Yeah.
saying polls.
I'm sorry,
telephone
it's my accent. Calls.
All boats. Yes.
You guys want to play some D&D?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Might as well.
Show.
I guess we kind of need to do like a refresher, right? I mean, it's been a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching on YouTube, it's been probably 8 seconds if you're binging these, so bear with us. So you guys have been asked by the captain of the guard to find out what's going on with the goblins. I'm going to do a quick rundown up to the point where we ended last episode.
Mm-hmm.
You've been asking around town, getting some information. Took a couple of days off. Basically, just kind of getting a feel for the town that you haven't really had a chance to do yet because you've been at a breakneck pace trying to save kids, and then when you come out, all this crap and these dirty guards everywhere, and like everything's just falling apart and coming back together, and new information, things changing. Finally, you are led to Oryx's bathhouse. I keep saying boathouse. I don't know what it is. Oryx's bathhouse, as some sort of connection to the goblins. You check it out, go inside, have a conversation with Oryx, and suddenly realize that he is. Oh, actually, Khaldun,
you don't know nothing about no goblins.
Yes, so he gave that a little bit of a hint because he kept on. You didn't even ask about it, and he gave you the information that kind of like that guilty when the cops are asking you questions. And Khaldun cast Detect Magic and noticed that he had an enchantment. You went back to Jinya to get her assistance, and the next night you arrive at the opening of the bathhouse. Walk inside, and we ended with her basically getting ready to cast Dispel Magic.
Bum, bum, bum.
She cast Dispel Magic.
That's good. I'm glad.
Gasp.
Ginny goes, well, why was I here? Oh, dang, I did not memorize that spell or prepare it.
However, just Dispel Magic is not an automatic thing if whatever it is controlling or the spell is higher level than the cast level of the Dispel Magic. She's casting at level 3 because that's all she has, which is not high enough to automatically dispel what's going on. So I'm going to roll a dispel check.
Strathiel flips his bath.
On roll 20.
Can I give her advantage? Can I go, Jinya?
I don't think it works that way.
Virginia.
I'm a spellcaster. It's like, no, wiggle the left pinky.
I'm actually going to look it up because I looked at it and I've forgotten exactly the rules for it.
Trying to be funny.
It's just a caster level check. Dispel Magic 10 plus spell level. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level versus a successful spell casting ability check. Okay. All right. She goes all one foo and where is it? She finishes the spell and he blinks a couple of times with one eye because one's covered with his ruby eye patch. And he shakes his head. I'll be son of God. That damn creature Well, thank you. It's worked.
It
11
worked?
was the minimum number she had to roll for this
Oh,
to
that's
work.
right, because she adds her wisdom.
She adds her
Oh.
wisdom score to it.
Ooh.
So she shakes her head. He shakes her head. He shakes his head, and
He shakes
like,
her head.
thank you very much. Please come back. You can have a bath anytime you want for free. Snaps her neck.
That reminds me. There's a comedian who's a ventriloquist. There's a lady who puts like a mask over over their face and controls the mouth on the mask. And then so she's a ventriloquist and makes them talk, but that just he opens her mouth and shakes her head. Yeah, that's you made that. Sorry, that made me think of that.
Kind of like the Ace Ventura,
Yeah.
like grabs
Yeah.
and shakes the head. It's like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Who shakes
I
whose
really
head?
hope she gets someone up on stage and then puts on a very long rubber glove.
He shakes his head as though clearing his head, like he's waking up from a fog or coming out of a heavy stupor. She smiles and pats him on the shoulder. That should have taken care of whatever it was. And he just nods, eye closed. Yeah, that was a really strange feeling. I do know something about those damn goblins. And he points over to the side of the bathhouse at that one door that you attempted to unlock but failed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring that up. Where is it? Right there.
Tarathiel's got like one toe in the
6.
bath. And it's just like,
Work.
job's done.
They come in and out of there at night. I open the door after I close shop at midnight, so I don't expect to see them for the next 6 hours. But I'll
You
open
say
the door for if you want to go down.
They mostly come at night, would you say?
Always.
Mostly.
Mostly.
60% of the time, they come out of there all of the time. And I hate
Do you
myself for
have-
making that reference.
You have any idea who might have done this to you?
Oh, sure. Drakthar. It's a hobgoblin down there running the show.
Okay. This Drakthar seems to be a pretty powerful priest.
Some sort of magic. Every night he'd come up about the same time as the goblins and do whatever he does and cause me to continue to be his friend more than anything.
Do you know any more information about what they are after or what their objective is?
I was just told to let him in, let him out, and not talk about him. That was literally what Drakthar said. Let them in, let them out, and you don't know anything about them.
How many goblins have been coming up each night?
Dozens. Dozens.
Do Ginny or I either know if it's possible that Drakthar would know that the spell's been dispelled?
Does Drakthar know? Give me a Arcana check, and I'll roll for her. Actually, you know what? You don't need to roll for that. No, you don't think he would not know.
Okay.
There's no reason he would know based on your knowledge of spells and things like that.
Okay.
And he does actually say to the four of you, thank you. And you may have a free bath anytime you want. Free of charge.
Thank you. I will take you up on that later.
Not soap.
Soap's expensive.
Soap is expensive.
That's unfortunate because I use a lot of soap.
Well, you're about
But
the
you
only
don't
one. I
you
can
don't
say
bath
that.
very often, though. I think it probably evens out.
So
That's true.
the goblins haven't been like terrible. I mean, they've been doing some things, but they're not like terrible. Do
So
you have
they,
any idea why they're doing what they're doing?
I'm sorry, I literally opened the door,
Okay.
let them come and
All
go. I've been told that I don't know anything about them.
Okay.
They don't
Alright.
really say much to me. They don't stick around. Leave the door open all night. When they come back closer to dawn, they go back down. And I lock the door behind them.
I don't hand you an agenda or anything on the way past.
Yeah. Here's the syllabus.
So itinerary for today, nothing. All right.
Going down to Lava Avenue to do some graffiti and rob a woman.
Yeah.
12:02. Prowl for target.
One of them dropped their journal on the way out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So helpful when they do that.
So as a reminder for, because it's been a while, the goblins have not killed anybody. They've
Mhm.
roughed people up. They've
Mhm.
caused graffiti. They've robbed people. They've robbed homes, things like that. But there have not been any deaths as a result of the goblins' attacks.
It's only a matter of time, though, isn't it?
Just a little bedlam. More than likely, yeah, goblins, as they are.
Jenya, what are the chances that this guy can zap our brains like they did to Auric here?
Well, she looks at Auric. How hard was it to resist? And he just shakes his head. I never could. Every night he comes back up. I never could resist. I tried, but I never could.
That does not bode
It's
well.
pretty strong.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Can we defend ourselves somehow? Improve our chances?
You asking me? If I knew, I'd tell you. I'd have done it.
Well,
Virginia.
It was more asking Jenya, but thanks for your input.
Who knows? Maybe you do know.
I see you, Auric. You're a good guy.
Virginia, she shakes her head. It would have a lot. It have a lot to do with what's causing, what kind of magic it is. If I knew what the magic was, I could give you a better answer. There are certain spells that you can cast that help, that may help. Of course, that might have been 3rd edition that I'm thinking of, maybe not 5th edition. But there might be some things that you could do to prevent. I could cast a bless on you, but it wouldn't last very long, and I don't know how much good that would do you for just a few minutes.
You speak mysterious words.
If you had a cleric in the party, she could probably cast bless on a regular basis.
Get a wind-up cleric.
Pour one out.
Cardboard cutout of Elma.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, as Matt, whether or not you can use scrolls from a different class. I know that a lot of that has changed.
I don't think so.
You have to have it on your spell list at
I
some
think it's going to be on
point
your spell list.
to use a scroll.
Unless you've got a feature that does otherwise.
Right. I've got scrolls of bless. If you gave me a few days, I could come up with a couple of potions of bless. That's the only thing I can think of that would help resist any kind of magic. But still, again, it'd be limited in time, and I would need the money for the raw materials. I'm not going to gouge you, but it does cost money and materials to make these things.
You think there might be a way that we can essentially block this door? I mean, I know the spell that I could cast, Arcane Lock, which would lock the door and make it very difficult to open, but not impossible.
Tarathiel just puts a chair under it.
Yeah. Oh, look,
Problem
it opens
solved.
outward. It opens outward.
And done.
Yeah.
Damn,
Or maybe
well,
we
that's
could
good.
bar it,
Let's
I
go get
mean,
our money from the captain.
I'm
looking at both Jenya and Auric.
Yeah.
It's like, because Auric's a dwarf. Maybe he knows stuff like that.
I mean, that's kind of racist.
Your name
But
is
he
literally
thinks-
Stonehaven.
Actually, it's on my character sheet. He's thinking, I'm sure we could block it up, but Yes, we could block it up. But, I mean, Drakthar's a pretty big dude.
Well, I
It's down
mean,
there anyway. Why is there a door? Where's it go?
Goes down into some old tunnels, supply rooms, storage, fountains. Even goes even further deeper into the Underdark. Never got that far in there, but actually,
Surprising how many houses in their city have back doors into dungeons in them.
yes.
this,
Oh, look.
I suppose this volcano is just riddled with tunnels from all the lava flows.
Yeah.
Yes, but why does your closet lead into the Underdark?
Ask the damn writer.
Damn it! I was just drinking.
This
And there
adventure
goes the
shouldn't
fourth
be
wall.
Shattered City. It should be Closet to the Underdark.
I love it when a PC just comes up and like, why don't we just block the door? I'm like, God damn it. I don't know. It doesn't work. There's other doors and holes. It's porous. It's made of Swiss cheese walls.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm presuming that there's many ways they can get up. This just happens to be the most convenient, right? I mean, that's just.
Yeah, if we block this door, they'll just come up somewhere else.
I assume
we'll
that
be
they would
playing-
come up in the candle maker's shop across the way, and then they would have sources of light at the ready.
We'll be,
It's like
we'll
it's
be
in the
playing-
dark.
Or heaven
hate-
forbid they come up through the blacksmith shop, and now they have better weapons.
Are you suggesting that currently they bathe regularly and smell really good?
How else could
Maybe
we
they
have
do.
not tracked them?
Who do you think buys all my soap?
They at least they pay for your soap.
Hmm.
Well, y'all want to take a trip down there and look around?
As long as they're visible.
I'm going to start originally casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
Just to have it up.
10 minutes.
Yep. Since we know we're facing at least one spellcaster.
During those 10 minutes, anything the other guys want to do?
Yeah, Trevor wants to take his bath.
Okay.
I was thinking, would the open room of the bathhouse be a better place to trap them, like lock the door behind them when they come up, or like when they leave, catch them? I don't know. Is there a pinch point somewhere that you guys could see? Here or outside, maybe. There's really not. I mean,
We could
Possibly.
ambush them pretty well. There's a lot of curtained rooms off of this main chamber.
that's
We
what I was
could
thinking.
hang out in.
I was also thinking if there's, I mean, if we go down into the under closet, presumably there's, we could go down into the hat maker's closet, find some disguises or something to, come in from behind them, and then the door's barred on this side by Auric, and they're like, oh, what do we do? And then all of a sudden we go, and I don't know.
It's
So-
a very complicated plan, Faison.
Well, I was thinking, we go into door number 6. This is the 6th door to the Underdark that we found. So door number 6. And then Auric locks the door behind us and bars it so that they can't get out. And then when the goblins
Shouting-
come
Doesn't that-
up,
Doesn't that cut off our means of escape in case
Yeah,
that we
exactly.
get overrun?
They're locked in there with us.
yeah, or we locked in there with them.
Rorschach, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is do we? I don't know. You think it's a good idea to? I don't know.
Well-
Maybe lock the door when half of them are through, or I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Auric, who usually leads through? Is it the goblins or is it Drathkar or Drakthar?
Drakstar. Drakstar doesn't come up with the goblins. He comes out later in the evening after they're out.
Hmm.
They come up in mass,
Mm-hmm.
dozens.
Oh, dozens.
He comes up later, usually while I'm sleeping. That might be why I have a hard time.
Sleeping?
Dun, dun.
Does he?
Do-do-do.
Does
Shoo-doo-doo.
he come up into your apartment or
Yeah.
in here?
Oh, I sleep upstairs. He comes up to my apartment.
Gross.
Unless I'm in here. I mean, sometimes I'm still up cleaning, but generally I'm asleep.
Okay. All right. So out of character. My idea would be let the goblins go, run amok, and then when Drakthar comes up, we take care of Drakthar. Here in the bathhouse or out on the street or in the stairway or wherever, and then before the goblins come back, we go get a handful of city guards, and they're like, okay, there's dozens of goblins that are going to be here trapped. So you guys come in, hide in the bathhouse, all of us, and then we all take care of all the goblins, and we'll split the gold with you. 60-40.
You had me until 60-40.
Right. No, but yeah, I was thinking divide and conquer. Let the goblins out. We know that they're reasonably certain that the violence is at a minimum, and when they're drunk on success and violence and graffiti, and they're coming back and they're not expecting anything, we catch them unawares with extra help because there are literally dozens of them.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that this Drakthar guy may actually be reasonable, just by the way that he's acting. He hasn't hurt. He hasn't hurt Auric. He's essentially sent the goblins out to maybe gather, and goblins being goblins, they do goblin-y things too. But they're not killing people, right? So they're certainly not taking slaves. So I'm wondering if we just go down there and talk to him and find out why he's doing what he's doing, maybe that would work a little better.
That seems like a reasonable solution.
How many goblins do you reckon you could catch with one of them sleep spells?
Probably 4.
Right.
Oh, way more than that.
Not a horde.
You're certain you could get more than 4 goblins with a sleep spell.
And I can sling several of them.
I'm wondering if we should knock them out when they come out and then go after Drathgar. Just, it worries me to have them just running around the town. Maybe they haven't been violent yet. But who knows? Maybe tonight's the night they kill someone. We know where they are. If we know where they're going to be, we should stop them.
Yeah, if we can go down and negotiate with Drakthar before they come up.
Okay.
We could limit the violence.
If we're going to do that, if we're going to lay a trap and then essentially tie them up, knock them out, tie them up, I would rather not get the guards involved yet.
Okay.
Well, there's also a good this is Genya. There's also a good chance if you involve the guards, you won't get your pay because you've, what I mean,
they don't like dealing with this stuff.
They've hired you to take care of the goblins. If you bring them in, then why would they pay you? I don't know. Just a thought.
You're saying we shouldn't bring the goblins in?
Guards.
The guards.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying don't use the guards, but if you use the guards, then you've given up your job.
I think we ought to postpone talking to the guards just yet because it's kind of bitten us in the past.
That's a good point. Let's go.
So yeah, I can hang out in the corner, ready with my sleepiness, and just try to knock them out.
Okay.
Auric, do they usually come in one big clump, or do they come out in waves? How does that usually happen?
They usually pretty much come all at the same time.
So do you think it would be best to to knock them out in the bathhouse or knock them out front?
How are you going to knock them out?
I have a spell that will put them to sleep.
Oh, magic.
Cleverly.
Farazan like hefts his long staff. We will perform a cognitive recalibration.
I
Magic stick.
would think it would be better to keep it in here,
Okay.
just for the safety of the citizens.
Okay.
And tactically, they only come out one at a time.
Oh, handy. Just one.
They
hits its
stream
thud,
out. I mean,
thud.
you know, I mean, one could come through the door at a time. Is what I'm saying. So they come out in a stream. They just stream out of that underground
Okay.
tunnel.
Okay.
Is it
So if you stop them
approximately-
at the front door, maybe
Like
you can get them to
lemons.
pool up in the center here, cast your spell.
do they come out approximately one every 6 seconds?
Yeah, it's strange. It's like they
we
go
get
into
the-
combat order.
We get
It's
the one in
initiative.
front to just hold
Why?
his hand out. Just like
Um,
lemmings.
So could you lock the front door, and when the goblins get there, sort of pretend like it's locked and you're having difficulty unlocking, so they might
Sure.
like kind of build up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or would you like a piece of the goblins?
I lost my taste for that years ago, but I could help. And he saunters off back into his office. Oh, let me change this. Star rockets at night.
Is that copyrighted? Or are we gonna get a cease and desist?
Well, see, the song, it's the singer that copyrights, not the song. Why can't I believe this?
Cowart says the new Goblin streaming service now only 9.99 coppers per month.
Damn it. Why isn't this?
Doesn't have a point value on a copper. That's as small as it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. Jeez, I forgot how to use Roll20. Hang on.
Stupid banks and they're rounding up.
So he runs. Well, he walks over to his office.
Mhm.
Hear him.
I think he left his bald spot behind it there on the left.
That's that real little red hair.
Yeah.
That's his eye patch.
Oh, yeah.
You hear him rummaging. You see him. He leaves the door open. You see him go under his desk and open the chest that you know is there. Pulls out a key, opens it up, walks out with the
Water skin.
Flask.
Thank you. God, I was telling somebody earlier. I had like 3 hours of sleep last night. Comes out with a water skin, walks back over. May not seem like much, but this can probably help out in the fight.
Okay.
I've never seen
Sure,
a
I'll
water
take-
skin used as a weapon. How does it work?
Well, you want to see firsthand?
I do.
I mean, I would like to know what we're dealing with, but you don't have to. You could tell me.
Not the face.
Yes.
So he steps back. He points at a wall.
Mhm.
Geyser. And water just blasts out of this thing and shoots at the
Oh.
wall for about 6 seconds
All right,
and then
okay.
stops.
That's
a
pretty
strong,
cool.
strong blast.
It's
Figured
a
probably
healthy stream.
it's a healthy stream. You figured knock down most people if hit by it, or a line of people.
That's good.
That's fun.
So, have you ever seen Mystery Men, the
Yeah.
movie?
Yes.
So you
I love
know
Mystery Men.
the gosh, I can't remember the name of the scientist, but it's like all of his weapons are non-lethal.
Joseph Heller.
Yeah, Heller, yes.
Heller.
Heller. Yes. So this just reminded me of that. It's like, can we just get a garden variety mad scientist?
Garden variety, mad scientist.
Now listen, I'm going to tell you this. It's a secret to my bathhouse, but
Mhm.
you've really helped me out. A fountain, and the water just pours water into the bath.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It goes for about 6 seconds, and about 5 gallons of water pops out.
Huh.
Found this. It's actually when I lost my eye. I took a dagger to the eye. Found this at the in the dungeon. This particular area has some natural heating, so I made a bathhouse. And I have unlimited water, right?
That's pretty
Cool.
Don't
cool.
tell anybody. It's a secret.
Okay.
That's fine, but where can I use the privy?
Geyser.
It's a bidet.
Yeah.
That's what say bidet. It just barely
That's
squirts out.
industrial.
Now I just envisage
Well,
every
it's
time
definitely a
Farazan goes
Goliath
to the
thing.
bathroom, he just shouts Geyser before goes and stands against the tree. Geyser!
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
Don't judge
No, it seems like a very efficient use of a magic.
Someone on the plane of water is really annoyed at you, though.
I assume you don't have to fill it up that often, though.
I empty out the pools every night, the baths every night.
Oh,
Refill them the next day. Doesn't take very long.
I mean, that's a pretty good sized pool. Count, could you do the math? How deep is it at its deepest point?
About 5 feet at the at the very end.
Is your pool?
5 feet. It's 25 feet across, and 25. Yeah, we'll call it a 25 diameter and 5 feet deep. All right. First person
Carry
to
the
get the
pie.
math done.
75 times 5.
Yeah.
So lots.
Times pi.
That's
Anyway.
75 is pi in there.
Okay, yeah, that's where it is.
So I am going to, since we're getting ready to ambush, I'm going to take off my armor.
The ambush is going to happen for 6 hours. Like they don't
Oh.
come till midnight, right?
Okay.
So just FYI, you've got 6 hours until their normal, historically accurate time that they come out every night.
I guess he's going to have patrons in the meantime, right?
Yeah.
Typically.
Right, Hill comes back out of the closet.
Yeah. I was ready. Just testing.
Just wake me up when you're ready.
He's ready to go.
Buttoning his armor back up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to put my armor back on.
Jinya looks at the 4 of you. I'm going to go back to the temple. Is there anything I can do for you now before I leave?
Only if you could pre-heal us from the goblin stabs that we're inevitably about to take.
Well, anything I do would wear off in less than an hour.
Yeah.
Can you restore fingers?
No. Sorry.
Asking for a friend.
Well, it's good that you're here because you heard Oric's story about the goblins coming out from the caverns, and you heard the story about the hobgoblin. So you're kind of aware of what's going on here.
Absolutely.
Yes, and if we die and Oric gets recharmed, then
Yeah, exactly. Or if we get charmed, right, out of our minds, you can look at it askance and go, what do you know about goblins?
So when we all show up in her bedroom, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" Get her.
I'll go back to the
Father Great
and see if there's anything I can come up with that might be able to help.
Okay.
If there is, I'll see you at midnight.
All right. Thank you very much.
And she heads up.
Okay.
So in the meantime, you've got 6 hours. Anything in particular you want to do? If not, we'll just move on through.
Not
Think
really.
of anything. I guess for cover, we could. Are the walls of the little dressing rooms, are those sturdy enough to be used for cover?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And there's curtains in front of them, so I mean it's 100% concealment. If you're
Mhm.
behind the curtain, the walls. If you're standing here, let's say, and they're over here, you're gonna have a good 3/4. If they're standing in front of you, technically it's not cover, just straight ahead. The pool's a little deep. Like I said, it's 3 to 4 feet, so they'd be half cover if they're not right beside you. So there are a couple of options for cover. The ceiling is only 10 feet high and it's flush with all these rooms. It's not like, I mean, we're looking at this top side down. There's no way over the walls. The walls go to the ceiling. And the only 3 doors in the building, one to his office, one that goes down, and one that goes out the front door, they're all lockable. I've got the key. He holds his key ring up. It's got 4 or 5 keys on it. It has 5 keys on it, actually. Tell me what you want me to do.
So I was thinking that Farazan could go into room number 4. Oh wait, they're all room number 4.
A, B, or C.
He's big. I need all of them.
Okay, the entryway is where Farazan is standing, right? Like Farazan and Tarathiel are standing
Yes.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Can't see that on the map, can you? Let me open this up a little better.
That's fine.
As you talk, go ahead.
Okay. So I was thinking Farazan could be here behind this curtain. Oh, that's not opening it up. That's worse.
Oh, that's dark. Reveal. I said reveal. Why aren't you revealing?
Revealed, aren't you? Reveal.
Reverse reveal.
Reveal better. Yeah, and
Puns.
then Tarathiel could be over there in other
Does it
room
work?
number
Oh,
4.
no. Slow delay.
And
Okay.
then, so whenever they get to the locked front doors, Farazan could charge down at the head of the line, and then Auric could step out from either his office or the room number 2 and blast them with a geyser, in a line of if he could get there. And then Khaldun steps out from behind door number 4 where he is and starts to sleep, put them to sleep. And, we just work them as once they have gotten to the locked door and kind of, bunched up there.
I think the real question is, what's Pazel gonna do? Heath, can you still move Pazel? All right. I can't grab him.
I don't see it. Let me see if I can drop her on the screen.
She's there.
She's
She
there
is?
already.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, teeny tiny. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Itty bitty little
I
banana
can.
peel.
Look at that.
Excellent. Okay.
She's gonna. That's
There
a.
rafters.
I mean, you can always pocket her, but
I'm for this. I'm probably gonna pocket her.
Okay.
Because she'll fall asleep.
Ooh,
sometime
I've got an idea.
sometime close to when we're expecting goblins, I can throw the psychic whispers on us so we can at least talk to each other without making sound.
Okay.
Is there something we can do to the door once the goblins are out and the gig is out? Can we do something to keep them from fleeing back down the stairs?
That's why I'm standing here.
Yep. I was gonna
Okay.
say,
Lock the door.
lock the door behind them. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty good door, but I have no doubt a horde of goblins or a Drakthar can bust through with time.
Yeah, they'll be busy with a lot of us once.
I have other things to do.
Yeah. Once the magic and the stabbing starts, he looks at Tarathiel.
What?
Before we actually enact this plan, I'm going to take off my armor so it's easier for me to hide.
Okay. Any preparations you guys want to do before midnight besides the armor? I mean, is there anything else you need to take care of? I don't think you guys need a short rest at all, right? Like you
No.
just rested last night. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
So
Tarathiel's going to I'll do the thing. You know the thing.
The thing?
Which
The
will
mind
last
thing.
it will only last for 1 hour though.
Vulcan
So-
9.
That should be good.
You cast detect magic in order to do your shell or whatever your magic. Why did you
I cast alarm. I'll cast alarm to turn on my ward.
Okay.
At the beginning of the day. So
you were casting detect magic as a ritual.
to go downstairs, but we're not going to do that.
I got you. Okay. I just want to make sure there wasn't something you needed to do with
Nope.
that.
Nope.
So you guys are ready, prepared, rock and roll?
I think so.
All right. Midnight comes around. All the patrons that have been coming in, coming out, really don't pay much attention to you because you may have been there when they got there and left after they left. If it gets full, Auric asks that you kind of step out of some of the private rooms so they can go in there. But it gets closer to midnight. Really about 11:30, people start leaving, and the place pretty much clears out. As the last one leaves, Drakthar, Auric goes over and locks the door, and then walks over to this door, that leads to the area going downstairs, and he just leans up against the wall. I just listen for him to come up. Is that where you guys are going to be?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so.
He goes ahead and unlocks the door. Maybe I should be standing here.
I was thinking he could either be in his office or down in the towel room, so he could get a shot at the geyser.
Where you want me?
He should do whatever he normally does when they come.
Yeah.
Well, if you can spray him into the pool, it might slow him down a little bit.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Yeah, go into the office, and whenever you can get a line on a couple of them, yeah, knock them into the pool.
Well, I thought I was supposed to be acting like I was opening the door.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Right?
Fly casually.
I don't know. Fly casually. All right. 10 minutes pass. It's a little around midnight. It's not like they have a stopwatch. And you hear just the howlings and the gibberings and the movements of a bunch of goblins.
The goblin horde.
And this door opens, and the first one steps out. Roll initiative.
I don't like it.
What's the like? Let me do something.
Oh,
You
that's
have
good. That's good.
completely discombobulated everything. So let me change my preparations a little bit.
That's good.
Just a
I
second.
mean, we've been prepared for hours. Hours.
Did you roll a 1?
I did.
yes.
Farazan must have fallen
Farazan's been
asleep.
standing there the entire time, and then he
he
looks
fell
down and he's
asleep.
like,
He
"Oh
fell
look,
asleep.
soap." Bends down to pick it up, and the goblins come running in.
Damn it.
This is why you don't drop the soap.
All right. Let's see. So the first one, just
Goblins come
your
in one
average
by one, huzzah.
ratty little goblin, rusty weapons. Does have some
Cavities?
markings, feathers, bones that probably describe its tribe, but you don't know what the tribe is. The first one steps out, looks over and sees Auric, and just gibbering happily runs over towards him. So we're going by initiative.
Mhm.
Who has everything above a 20?
I have a 22.
22. That is Khaldun. 15 to 20.
Tarathiel is a 16.
Tarathiel, 16. That's twerp. There you are.
I miss twerp.
Your
You're
aim will
going
improve.
last, right? Farazan, you got like a 1. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Did you literally get a 1?
Yes.
One plus 0. It's a
Yes,
All
one.
right, so I'm not going to roll for them
Is one.
because they get plus at least 2. All right. So the first goblin steps out, which triggers initiative. Top of round 1, Khaldun, it is your turn.
I am preparing an action to cast sleep.
Okay. What is the
Um,
trigger?
The trigger is after Farazan moves out.
So when Farazan leaves, comes out, you cast spell on the most goblins you can see. Right? I mean,
Yes.
I'm not going to make it an asshole stickler to whatever you say, but basically you're
Yeah.
waiting for Farazan to pop out.
Yes.
Okay. Because you can't see, right? You have no line of sight. You're behind a curtain, more or less.
Yeah, hang on just one second. Let me make sure I can do that before I screw that up.
Because you won't be able to move and cast. You'll only be able
Nope.
to cast.
Nope. Yeah, let me see here.
All right.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending. Surprisingly, I don't have to see the point. I don't think that's true. I think I need to be able to see the point.
I think you have to have line of sight.
I think I do, even though the spell doesn't say that.
But it's a curtain. It's a curtain. You could like move it aside. I don't have a problem with
If you'll
that.
let me do that, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm
That's no
just going
problem.
to peek through and then cast a spell.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so you have prepared an action to cast. Tarathiel, it is your turn, and you hear the gibberings and the screechings and the laughings and they stink. They also smell really, really a lot like goblin poop. A lot of it.
Tarathiel holds his bar of soap to his nose. Hold. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna delay, I guess. My plan is to hop out and stand in front of the door once they're all through, but I don't know how many there are, so I'm waiting for a sufficient number of them to come through.
So you can't see them. You're just gonna judge it by ear.
Yeah.
Are you preparing an action, or are you just not gonna do anything this round?
I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just waiting to see what happens.
All right. So it's the goblin's turn because you rolled a 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They just start streaming out, and it is kind of like a conga line. And pretty much know there's another one behind there. So I mean, they're not like marching or anything. They're just, it doesn't look like they're running wildly amok, but they're not hauling ass. They're just kind of moving across. They're having a good time. It's like we're getting ready to go party. They're tripping each other. They're just being stupid. They're being dumb goblins, but they're heading over towards the door.
Yeah, kindergartners in a line.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, very good. Yeah. That's the end of round. Oh nope, fair's on. I forgot. You have a turn.
No, that's the end of the round. Yeah. Mechanically, what would it take for him to peek behind the curtain?
Free action. You can look. That's fine.
Okay, he'll peek, and if they're not kind of bunched up around the door, then he'll wait.
Okay. So not doing anything, not preparing an action, just not doing anything.
I guess. So if I hold at the end of the round, that doesn't.
There's no holding in 5th edition.
Okay,
you either do something like prepare an action, or you just don't do anything.
Okay. So if I prepare an action, even on the next round, it would trigger before my action.
So you can prepare an action that will use your reaction between now and your next turn. So if you say, I'm going to do this as a reaction, blah blah blah, that will be your prepared action. That will be your reaction until you get to go again on round 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And remember, reaction is your attacks of opportunity. So if you have already used your prepared action, you don't get an attack of opportunity anymore. It doesn't forgo the attack of opportunity. You can take that instead if it comes up first. It doesn't preclude it. But using a prepared action is a reaction.
Okay. So he will prepare to defend Auric if they start to overwhelm him.
So it's a single action. It's a single thing that you can do, like basically an action. You can't do a movement, a bonus, and all that stuff. It's just an action.
Then the prepared action, he will prepare to take 2 steps to the south, to be next to just north of Auric, if they start attacking him. Okay.
All right. Round 2, Khaldun.
All right. So I lost my spell.
It's over there. It's in room 4.
I forgot about that.
I am casting sleep.
Okay.
You get a lot of them.
Yeah, I think one more round of goblins, and there'll be like a dozen of them in here. You could set the record for most goblins put to sleep in one spell.
I tell you, my mistake. I forgot. These are 10-foot blocks. Hang on.
Oh.
These are 10-foot blocks.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot more out there than original. There's twice as many essentially.
Ooh.
So that will probably. I didn't think about that. Why is that song stuck in my head?
Afternoon
delight.
What song are you singing?
Afternoon delight.
You need to
Okay.
get back to cutting crew.
There we go. That's actually how many have come out.
All right. I'm definitely casting.
Okay. And so 20-foot block, right? So from here,
It's
essentially,
it's actually a 40-foot block. It's within 20 feet of the point,
It's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
okay. So if you centered it here, you would have all of these guys. The front, you'd have the front 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Within
Yeah. I would like to
If that's
cast
what
it
you
right
want.
there.
right
Does
here.
it go through the wall?
It does.
Excellent.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast it
Okay.
right there.
Let me do some adjusting and put them where they actually are behind the scenes.
I love it.
Just so we'll know an actual accurate depiction of how many will be within. You're gonna have a ton in range. So, all right, go ahead.
Is it a metric ton or an imperial ton?
It is metric buttload.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
That implies somewhere in France there is like the standard buttload,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how the metric system works.
Somewhere in a museum, there is one standard buttload
Yes,
been measured
exactly.
out.
That is the buttload.
Did it roll?
Yeah, 19
Oh my
on
gosh.
5d8.
How do you do that?
Oh,
well.
Racing
well,
style.
You're just lucky. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to at least do 2 that you can see. Instead of saying, "Oh, 2 in the back and the whole room behind fell asleep."
oh,
let's
Carl.
see.
He fell asleep in line again.
Crap. Go away. All right, these 2 have conked out. So if it's not completely there, if it's only part of their hit points, they don't fall asleep, right?
Correct.
So, yeah, 2 of them fell asleep.
Okay.
That's just the standard. You have other things, options.
And because of the way spellcasting works, we know that he cast that spell.
Yeah. You've seen him do it
Yeah.
half a dozen times.
Yeah, it's
You-
verbal somatic, so you hear me cast it.
Yeah, you probably even recognize the words at this point whenever he starts casting a
Yep.
sleep spell.
It's like, oh, that's sleep.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. That
With a little
Also, they're telepathically linked,
Pavlovian.
so he could just say, "I cast it."
I'm done.
no movement, no bonus.
Nope.
Okay, Tarathiel, you hear him casting. You hear, honestly, among the chatter and the chaos of the goblins coming in, can't really tell. Like, of course, you can look out and see that 2 of them fell,
Yeah.
conked over, but yeah.
I'm gonna wait another round. If there is sounds of combat, I will throw a psychic knife.
Okay. Did you cast? You said you were going to. Did you already cast your psychic link? You said you were going to.
It went for an hour, so
Okay.
I would have cast it sometime before they showed up.
Like when he unlocked the door, because that was
Yeah.
like 5 minutes later they came up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you had the psychic link between
Require
the 3
more
of you.
sleeping goblins. Yeah.
All right, and you have prepared an action to toss a dagger if a fight breaks out.
If sounds of combat arrive.
Okay, 'cause you can look. You can also look through the. You can look and see through the curtain.
Yeah, so he'll be peeking through the curtain if at all possible. Try to do it stealthily so he doesn't get sprung.
All right, it is Evil's turn, and they start pooling up, and they're just laughing and chattering and chittering and having an amazing time. Those 2, they just step over the sleeping ones, that like go around them. And they're just chaotic little creatures. Don't even notice what's going on. One of them lies down beside the other one, kind of like Turk, and just wants him to be embarrassed for knocking himself out with a basketball.
I got that reference.
I understand that reference.
That's the other show I've been trying to catch up on is Scrubs.
I need to just from the start to finish. That's one of those you can binge because it's just hilarious. All right, that many more keep pouring out of that room, and you hear echoes from down the stairs. More and more are pouring out. Bears
Jeez.
on, it's your turn.
This is a bad idea.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm not gonna initiate this one.
And at this time, when they get to the door, you see Auric kind of pull out the keys and start fiddling with the door.
Just theatrically fail to open the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so at this point,
Did a pretty convincing job of
Yeah.
trying to unlock the door.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's funny. He's like,
Because he's actually unlocking the door. Because this is insane.
yeah, he's like, you know what? This is a
This is
bad
a
idea.
terrible idea. Go on, boys.
It's like you folks are morons, and I'm getting out of here. No,
Teeming throng of evil.
yes.
A little bit evil. So.
This is the most baddies I've seen on a map outside of like playing the game The Lemmings.
Yeah, I kind of want to initiate combat just to have Matt track them all.
Damn it.
I
You just rolled really low on that sleep. That was...
Can we convert D&D into like a tower defense game real quick? Yeah. Anyway, all right. No, I just realized Farazan should have swapped out one of his maneuvers. Should have gone for a sweeping strike.
Kind of cleave.
Yeah.
It's just
Whirlwind strike.
That low because the average on 5d8 should be about 22, 23. So 19 is not actually terrible.
The average would have probably gotten another one. It would have gotten a third.
Well, that would have made all the difference.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's like 1% of the ones coming out.
All right, Farazan, the nervous about what's going to happen to Auric, is going to take a step and a half down and bring his... Actually, he'll only take one step down. If I click on the stream, that's not going to work at all. He's going to step here, and with his 10-foot long staff, he's going to club the first goblin about the head and shoulders. Whoops!
I'm making you actual size. You're not 10
dang.
by 10. I forgot.
I'm as big as a goblin now.
Let's do that.
This fight just got a lot more intimidating.
No.
You're running away. God's making us small.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now that we're really doing things, let me show you what this really looks like. Oh,
It's got a lot worse.
10 by 10.
thanks.
You're a god among ants.
Yes, these were 5-foot squares until they're not.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually kind of to your advantage to have them bunched up. I thought.
I should have gone and bought Alchemist's Fire.
It's 15 feet to be directly beside the closest goblin.
Okay, well, I don't want to be
It's like
directly
half
beside the closest goblin because that's smelly.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna walk out and whack the first one in the nugget.
Okay. You have reach, right?
Yes, I do.
All
with a
right.
long staff.
Roll the hit.
Roll to blap. Jeez. 7.
Staff
hit?
got caught in the curtain.
Yeah.
It's a natural one. It's a miss anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's a natural one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you swing
Even
it,
if a 7 would hit.
and right as you're swinging at his head, it bends over to scratch his knee and just right over his head. But it turns and like just starts screaming, gibbering, like, and all the rest of them get less frivolous and look towards you.
Less frivolous.
Dude, it's your turn.
That's great.
No
Hold on,
longer
I've
a
still got a bonus
party.
action.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I still got a bonus action, so I'm going to
Okay.
use I'm going to try to pull the staff free of the curtain there, and swing around the other end of it and try to club him on the other end.
So are both ends reach?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
How's about that? Them apples is 24.
That's a hit.
Well, that hit the bloody thing. 8 damage.
It falls. You just immediately, like a rag doll, dead.
Are you killing them or knocking them out? You can choose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do remember. We talked about this at some point. You can knock them out if you're in melee with them, and you deal the to 0 blow. Yeah, he's just gonna knock them out.
Okay. Consider him unconscious.
Yeah. Let me see what languages Farazan speaks. I don't remember.
No.
I know he does speak gnome because that's hilarious, and I love that he speaks gnome.
You know, I had a character that spoke halfling in a campaign, and not a single time could I use that language.
No, you used it once. You
Did I?
did. You used it once. Yeah,
Oh.
because
I think you just threw me a softball or something like that. Come on.
no, it was Jason's campaign, and the Harper was a
that's
halfling.
right. The Harper contact was a halfling. That's right. Do they speak halfling? No, Mr. Connick. Is that something like halfling? They use the same conjugation of verbs. I don't know.
It's like halfling but scalier.
It's like kobold.
Yeah,
That's kobold.
It's kobold
Right.
with a lisp. No, he says in common. He's like, surrender or die, little creatures. Are they little, or are they the same size?
They're small. They're small.
Okay.
Does that trigger my radiant action?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Can I fling a dagger?
Do it.
Okay. I want to hurl a dagger at this gentleman here.
All right.
How do you spell hurl?
With capital H.
Is that got an umlaut
Yes.
or a tilde?
It's got a glottal stop.
I don't know what that is.
Given that I am hidden, may I have advantage on this attack?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay, fine.
16 to hit.
It dies.
Yeah, total of 16 damage.
I saw the damage at the bottom. Yeah, it's totally like it just
All right, well,
it falls down asleep right beside the one beside it.
For the audio listeners, we don't have yet because we're not in audio form yet.
All right, that was your reaction.
Yep.
Khaldun, it is round 3. It is your turn.
I cast Leap again.
All right, where are you going to send it this time?
Right on Fezan.
He'd be the last to go.
Yep.
But it would be hilarious.
He'd fall and squish like 3 goblins.
I'm going to hit the same point
Okay.
over by the door.
Very nice.
So let me hopefully roll a little better.
Yes, please.
Hey,
Marginally better.
that is better. And
Strictly
it's better enough to get a third one this time. I'm just picking ones that you can see. Those 3.
Okay.
One's already lying down, but he's actually asleep now.
Because all the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, and now it looks like 6 of them just took a nap. One's a bloody nap, but 6 of them are taking a nap.
That's right. He's bleeding out of his nose.
Anything else?
He fixed his snoring problem.
Psychic damage.
All right.
That's true. He
Tratiel,
won't snore anymore.
it is your full turn, round 3.
Full turn.
You see 3 more of the goblins just yawn and just lay down, take a nap after hearing Khaldun cast a spell.
All right, I'm going to throw another knife at this gentleman here. Psychic blades.
I think your definition of gentleman is a little different than mine is.
What keeps
Gentlemen.
popping up?
Gentlemanly until proven otherwise.
Oh, fair enough.
22 to hit for a total of 12.
That's a hit. 12 points of damage?
Yeah.
Did you say the one that's beside the one you already killed?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
It falls to the ground. DED.
Okay, and then I'm going to offhand the one next to him.
Okay. The one that's already dead?
No. This
Stab it to you a second time.
this fine young gentleman here. 17 to hit for a total of 8 damage.
17 is
Max damage.
17's a hit. How much damage? 8?
Yeah.
It falls dead.
The fighter in the group is lagging behind on dead goblins.
I'm a glass cannon.
Yep. Trademark.
I'm
trademark.
gonna stop. Cut the mic. Stop cutting me. I'm gonna hide behind this curtain. I'm whistling out. I'm staying here.
All right.
The mysterious curtain keeps throwing psychic blades.
It is Evil's turn.
Oh no.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give this group here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. They move to attack you, Farazan.
Yeah.
These 3 do. These come up behind him and just start cheering him on, like, "Hey, you're gonna take that!" But these 3 attack.
Mm-hmm.
They all have, like I said, it's not great equipment, but they are wielding scimitars and have some little bit of leather armor and bucklers. First one, probably a hit. Let me see. That is a 19.
Oh dang. Yeah.
19 hits. For 7 points of damage. Holy crap.
Ow.
Almost max. The second one rolls to hit, missing. And the third one missed.
The second one I'm going to repost.
Okay. Repost it.
Reposting with my long staff.
Back to sender.
With a 20.
Is that a natural 20?
No, total 20 or 8. 8 damage.
8 damage. It dies.
We keep doing 8 damage, which just seems like what their health might be.
Well, I mean, he's not trying to kill them. Like he knocks a stupid
Head
little
off.
dagger out of the way, and he just clunks him on the head. It's like, stop it, go away, leave me alone.
No, bad.
All right, I'm going to put a wrench.
Yeah.
Indicating they're not dead.
Okay, not dead, just mostly dead. Yeah,
You just wrench
They
their
are
neck.
wrenched.
Yeah, they are wrenched. Well, in that case, the one that was behind it steps up and will attack.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because it still had movement left. It just had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Natural 19.
Oh, good grief.
I think that's a crit, right? Critical threat? No, just joking.
No, that's not how this
7
game
points
works.
of damage.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
All right. In that case, ow.
Should have worn your chainmail socks.
Oh wait, I can't use my reaction. I've already used
You
my
done-
reaction.
done-
Pacified.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to stand there and say, ouch. That was 7 points of damage?
7 more, yeah.
7 more points of damage.
These 4 are going to give me a perception check.
Farazan calls out, I've made a mistake.
Again.
I miss Alma.
We're psychically linked. You don't have to shout.
Oh, sorry.
These 4, so as a group, they notice Tarathiel.
That's fair.
So basically what happened is at least one of the 4 goes "Rah, rah, rah," and points you out. And all 4 of them move that direction. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And these others will double move or dash, as it were. So only one of them gets to attack you, but you've got 3 in your face now.
All right.
18 on the die. Wow, I am rolling rocks,
Jeez,
man.
it's the best goblin
That'll
in
do
the
it.
freaking universe.
That's something like a 22, and 4 points of damage from the Shimamatar.
Schmitter.
These others continue to pull out, and you hear one of them just screaming in a foreign language, Goblin, more than likely, the top of its lungs.
Just Spanish.
And just starts pointing in all kinds of directions. Doesn't look like he's a leader, but he is. He's just pointing. Like, goblins are just pure chaos, right? I mean, like, one of them saw him fall asleep and just laid down beside him, thinking they were playing a game. So these things are just rolling out still.
Jeez.
Yeah. Farazan
That's
says
more than
He
2.
told you there were dozens that came up.
That's more than 2.
That is their turn. The new ones that just came out don't really know what's going on, so they're not going to take any kind. They have short bows, but they're strung on their back. They're they're holding their scimitars and shields, so they're not looking to try to do any kind of ranged attacks here, and they're just looking around, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Because usually they just walk through, go outside, have a good time, do some graffiti. Actually, one of them starts scribbling on the wall with a piece of chalk, like in the middle of the fight. Khaldun, top of round 4, it is your turn.
Sleep.
Where are you gonna do it?
More sleep.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yep, right there. Perfect. Beautiful.
Right in
Wonderful.
this
I
area?
love it.
Right there.
All right, give me your numbers.
Good numbers. All good numbers. Roll 5 8s. Or 4 8s and a 7. That's fine.
I'll take it.
Also acceptable.
Oh,
no!
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. That's okay. You still got 2 of them.
Can I give him advantage or inspiration or something to, I don't know, re-roll a 1?
Wow.
I'm just grabbing these 2. Basically the center of your casting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 grabs 2 of them. Anything else? I mean, it's below average, but you're kind of rolling average. Average would be 3 of them. I'll just tell you right now, if you haven't figured out, they don't even have 8 hit points. So,
Yeah.
your 17's just barely got 2 of them.
No. I think I'm gonna hold what I got right now.
Okay. Tarathiel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna fill this doorway with goblin bodies to keep myself safe. I'm gonna stab at the one directly in front of me.
All right, go
Ooh,
ahead.
An 11 to hit.
11 is a miss.
11 is a miss.
These things are very dexterous.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna spend my point of inspiration.
For
am I
that
gonna
particular
do that?
attack or a second attack?
Can I do it on that attack?
Yeah, inspiration, you reroll any d20.
Alrighty.
Hooray.
23 then.
23 is a hit.
For 17 total damage.
Can he stab through
is.
2 of them?
Now, do you get sneak attack for this?
I don't know, but it would be 10 without it.
Still dead.
I think not, right? Because they know that I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right in
Yeah.
your face.
and I don't have another ally close by, so probably not.
No.
You
That's
did want
fair.
the one. You said you wanted the one directly in front of you, right?
Yeah, the one directly in front, and then I'm gonna offhand the one to his to my left, the one
South?
on the south.
Okay.
25 to hit for 8
That's a
psychic
hit.
damage. On rocks on the damage.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, 8 for this
It falls.
person here.
Dead. These are one-hit wonders. But there's just a shit ton of them.
There's so many of them. If I
did
try and
say
back up,
dozens.
I'll incur
From one of them.
from one of them.
Well, you could just no. You've already used your bonus.
Yeah, no, because otherwise I could disengage.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Come at me.
How about you?
How about you?
Tarathiel makes a two finger beckon. He's not even
Oh.
holding any weapons as far as I can see, but he's just killing them by touching them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little purple. It is their turn. Let's see.
Guys, I could use a hand.
Geyser.
That's right. Guys,
You want me to stop doing this with the door?
I'm not in
Yes.
the initiative order.
Yeah. Hose 'em. Yeah.
Yeah. hose
All
him down.
right.
You got a bucket or a hose?
Actually, he will. And he's not that big, so let's make him
I'm parched as, bro.
the giant. He pulls out the decanter of endless water.
Yeah, I want to see him hit this dude over here. Whoops, that's the wrong screen. Hit this dude over here with the geyser and just blah.
So it doesn't pile through, and it's also got a very short range.
Oh.
but he does target this one here.
Okay.
And he goes, Geyser.
He's manning the hose.
I'm gonna double check. It does require. It's a bonus action. Nice. 30-foot long. A 30-foot long, 1 foot wide blast of water shoots out of this thing. He uses a bonus action. Aim the creature within 30 feet. Nope, it's a saving throw. So it's not even a roll to hit. So it will make a strength saving throw, and I believe it actually fails.
Hooray.
Yeah, they're not strong at all.
Goblin pancake?
Doesn't take a lot of damage.
It's okay.
Takes 4, which is basically almost half its life. But it slams it against the far wall, knocking it down prone.
Excellent.
And I'm going to do an initial 1 point of damage from that bludgeoning. He's not dead, but he's on the ground, and he looks like he sprained something.
Sprained his ear.
Yeah.
Ow,
And
my
Raphael,
dignity.
He is basically going on your turn.
Okay.
So now it's Evil's turn.
Oh, no.
This guy. So the 2, 3, the one that was knocked down does get up and starts running towards. Has enough space, and will attack Auric.
I've got an attack of opportunity because he ran through my threat.
Yeah,
He
10-foot
ran.
reach.
Okay.
10-foot reach.
So I'm gonna take my attack of opportunity.
Wait, you have already used your reaction, right? Didn't you riposte last round?
Never
I think
mind.
he did.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Fine.
Good try. I appreciate it. But cheaters never win. And we'll attack Auric. Missing. Completely missing.
Not with that attitude.
The 2 beside Fairzon attack.
Uh-huh.
Missing and missing.
Hooray.
You little bastard.
I would like to repost one of those dingbats.
You can't. You don't have your.
Oh, dang
you
it.
still don't have.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Rage at the dying of the light.
I'm going to take a level of barbarian.
So this group of 3 is going to make a
What?
perception check.
The curtain
Right.
keeps killing people.
And they're making a perception check to see if they can tell Khaldoon's up there, pulling the curtain aside, casting spells.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hope they can.
That's 16.
Yeah, we need a wizard tank.
1, 2, 4,
Wizard Tank
5,
took off his armor to be sneaky, which was a bad idea.
Oh, oops. Yeah.
7. So that was a move and a dash, a move and a dash,
Uh-oh.
and a move and a dash. However, they get no other actions this turn. This one just moves straight over. He's not super tactically minded, so he's not making space. This one moves up. This one moves. This one moves. It's getting clogged up. They have nowhere to go.
It's my plan. I said I was going to fill the doorway with goblin corpses.
Well, it's not the corpses. It's the other ones that are stopped to fight you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So only one can attack you, Tarathiel.
Whatever works.
And natural 1 missing.
Hooray.
Let's see. That's asleep. This one actually is still up. It will move forward. Let's get this body out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Good Lord. It stacks of bodies there.
Just fill the pool. With
Just throw
bodies
them
of
in the,
goblins.
just throw them in the water.
It's a stab and a kick and a stab and a kick.
This one was already standing there. So it moves forward, attempts to attack you, or attacks you, attempts to hit, misses really badly. Well, what's your armor class? It's 12? 12 hit?
Yeah, 16.
Okay. That's a miss. So they move forward a little bit more. And they're all jammed up.
Tarathiel swears in Sylvan.
That is their turn. Fairzon, it's your turn.
So many.
So many goblins.
So many.
Someone cast fireball, please.
One more level. You think bonfire's fun?
Yes.
Will you see this shit?
I feel like if we just stay here and farm
You're
XP,
about
we'll
to
be
see
next
some
level in no
fire.
time.
Yeah. I think we should have just formed a little.
Phalanx.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know if that's the right term that I'm looking for, but yeah,
I don't know the
run
meaning
down
of
the
the
middle
word.
of us as they walk by. If that's
Like
the
a
right term.
sashimi.
Like a sashimi.
Honestly, had you known this was how the fight was going to be, just two of you standing right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like in
300.
what's it called? No, I was gonna say Pacific Rim. Like they all come out of the same hole. Just stand there with the sword.
Yeah.
It's the most effective weapon you have.
Beat the crap out of them as they walk out.
Slicey. Now Farazan will take the long staff, put it down, put the tip of it down between his toes, and then swing back, and then try to club the one to the south of him.
To the south. All right.
Yeah, has a 15.
15 just hits.
Just hits. You sneaky little goblin. Stand there. 7 points
Sneaky
of
with-
damage.
And he falls.
All right. Thud.
Dead
on you.
or unconscious?
Unconscious. Unconscious.
He's
And then
been
he
rinsed.
flips. Yeah, he flips it around to the other side and swings with the other side at the one to his
Side.
east.
Okay.
Which is, I
Oh.
believe, a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh God, you obliterate it. Don't even. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll damage just for the
Okay.
funsies of it. But it just it sublimates. It just
The corpse is stuck to the ceiling.
well, it's you knock it out, but
Yeah.
Very,
I'm
very,
not quite sure
very
you can pull that
knocked
one or not.
That's fine. Yeah.
You knocked
Swings
it out with
around.
style.
Yeah,
just
swing
asked it
around
to
and
fall down.
thud.
Okay. Attack bonus.
Whack.
That's an attack at a bonus. And then he will step. Nope, wrong screen. Step to the south, and that's a move. I'm gonna go ahead and take my what is it called?
Action
Action
surge.
surge. Yes, that's the one. Take an additional action and smack the goblin that's trying to go after Oric.
Okay.
With a long staff. There's a 14 hit.
That's a miss.
Dang it.
Nimbly
Ooh.
bimbly.
I smacked the thing for you.
Yeah, no smack the thing. All right.
Good Prodigy album.
Yeah.
Smack
the
a thing up.
All right, that leaves me with a reaction that I can repost something. So, there
All
we go.
right. You can repost it.
Yep.
Top of round 4, right? Or is this round 5? Khaldun,
I am using my last sleep on these 3.
different. All right. Roll higher than a 17.
Please.
They all fall.
Oh, jeez.
There's the one.
Oh man. There it is. That's what I needed.
Yeah.
They all fall down. Yawning cutely.
Me, me.
All right. Anything else?
Can you don your armor?
Yes. No.
Give me
that
5
armor
minutes.
Take a while. I am going to step over this goblin.
Okay. Just difficult terrain.
10, 15. $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to get a little closer. 25 to there.
And
And-
sleep lasts for minutes, right? I
Yes.
mean, or a minute or something like that.
Let me see.
At least a minute, I'm sure, but
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Um,
All right. That's it for Khaldun, right?
Yes, I'm done.
Trathiel.
Did we set up a safe word or something? I can just imagine Trithiel shouting taco. Taco,
In your
taco.
brain.
Yeah, exactly. Just through the mind link. I'm gonna keep swinging
it's Geyser.
because that's what you guys are. It's swinging at the dude in front. 10 to hit does not hit,
10 is a miss.
and I'm out of inspiration. And I'm gonna offhand him then.
Okay.
Offhand.
18.
It's not very
18's a
nice.
hit.
dealing 7 psychic damage.
Hooray.
And it dies. Now I'm killing yours. You never gave me any indication that you wanted to save him.
Nope. I don't even know if Tarathiel knows how to pull a psychic blade. I'm not sure how that works.
Hit you with the flat of a psychic blade.
Yeah, exactly. So we can have a discussion about that after. Everyone's tying theirs up. I'm like,
So there's 3 dead bodies.
pulling
standing in
the
front.
corpses away. Yeah. Is it difficult terrain yet?
Oh yeah, it's definitely difficult terrain. But you got one diagonally threatening you, so you can't pull back without an attack of opportunity if you wanted to. Anything else?
I probably don't want to because where I'm standing prevents them all from coming in. So
All right, it is their turn. Let's see. These 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 dash. Moves in. You know what? That first is leaving your attack area. Tarathiel, you can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
ooh, I do want.
This one, actually, the second one. Second one.
But I miss. So nothing.
This? Okay. This one stops. Wants to attack you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, put it right there. Dash.
Remember when I said I wanted to initiate combat just so Matt had to track all these things?
Mhm.
Well, the nice thing is they're one-hit wonders. Like your minimum damage is killing it, so I don't have to track hit points. It's just
Yeah.
you hit them, they die. I just X them out. But I feel. Did y'all ever play Pool of Radiance? I know Heath has. Commodore 64.
Yeah.
There's this
Yep.
one combat pretty early on. It's a bunch of goblinoids, and it's probably one of the hardest fights in the game because there's a butt fuck zillion of them, and they just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. This is kind of the feeling I have for this fight. And they're all bunched up there again. Let's see. Have these 2 attacked you yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
On my no, they haven't. But on my turn, didn't our one-eyed friend get to go?
He does.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. I forgot.
Yeah.
And actually, the one that's supposed to attack him. So let me resolve this first. He will.
Yeah.
And this guy needs to make a strength saving throw, which natural 20.
Oh, natural
Oh.
20.
Strong goblin.
So
He just stands there and takes it.
yeah,
He surfs it.
blasts. Yeah.
Just opens his mouth.
Since he survived, he does attack Oric back,
Chug,
missing.
chug,
So
chug,
that is resolved. It's a keg. Doing keg stands. So the 2 in front of Tarathiel, they are going to attack you. I haven't attacked you, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Not this round.
First, that's probably a hit
That'll do it.
Don't like it.
for 3 points of damage.
Oh no.
And
It's not so bad.
the other one, natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do.
Ow.
3, 4, 5. For 5 points of damage.
Oh, good grief.
Not terrible. Yeah, right. 7 and 7 overall.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps it up for the rest of the awake and alive and conscious goblins. Farazan, it's your turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. This is a bad idea. Okay. It's
Great
going to-
content.
Yeah. So we're at 3 dozen goblins on the screen. I was just looking.
2 dozen. There are
Coward
literally a
Thinks
total
there's
of 2
somebody with a
dozen.
water skin of goblins. There's a geyser of goblins.
It's a bag of goblins. Yeah, Dracthar's back there going.
Geyser.
Oh, that's funny.
How do you say geyser and goblin?
Yeah. Yeah, same
It's
as,
surprisingly it's geyser. It's a goblin word.
yeah, it is. It's a goblin word. It's
But it has nothing to do with water.
No.
yeah,
It's
it's
like
a,
orgy and goblin.
Whoa.
yeah. I need
I
an
need an
adult.
adult. I need an adult.
It's 14. Gonna hit the dingbat.
14 is a miss.
14 is a miss. Why is? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. With the other end of the stick, how about a 22?
That is a hit. You're hitting the one beside Auric. Is that right?
I feel like he's, he's kind of windmilling the thing.
Yeah.
He's just do.
It's out.
Okay.
It's a kayak paddle. It's just like
Mhm.
doop, doop, doop.
That was the one that had already taken damage from Auric, I think, the first
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah, it's already taken 5
Hit
points.
against the wall, so
Okay.
you had nothing. I don't think you could fail to kill that one.
Well,
No.
I mean, this is Farazan we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, is that 25 feet? Yep. Okay, 25 feet, and I will run up to. I guess flanking's not really a thing, but
Nope.
I'll step up here to assist Khaldun.
Okay.
I think
Still
that's
have your
all I
bonus.
can-
You have your bonus attack, don't you?
No, the
No.
bonus attack is what actually hit him.
Oh, that's what you missed the first attack. That's right.
Yeah,
All right. That is it for Farazan, right?
I believe so. I do have a reaction left just in case I need it. So
Okay. Top of the round, Khaldun. It's your turn.
I am casting Flaming Sphere
Okay.
right there.
So talk to me about Flaming Sphere for 5th edition.
Okay, I will read it. Let me illustrate. If I put damage, a sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space. I'm assuming since the creature's dead, it's unoccupied.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
my space.
Of your choice within range is 60 feet, and lasts for the duration, which is concentration 1 minute.
Okay.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex save or take 2d6 fire damage.
Whoa. So the wall will protect the ones behind it from the damage, but those 4 around it, however, are subject to it.
Yep.
Okay. So
or
you
half on a successful save.
Oh no, you killed the ones that I dropped on the ground. How dare you?
As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet and bump somebody, forcing them to make a dex save
Did you
and
say
take
bump?
damage. Bump, yes.
All right. I'm going to find a nice handy dandy something to use for a ball of fire because I think I have them somewhere.
Burn, burn, burn.
Do. I think that's all I
here
can
we
do
go.
with that.
I was thinking Jerry Lee Lewis and the Great Balls of Fire.
We're from the south.
Goodness.
It's
How's that?
Johnny Cash.
So is that
Okay.
space occupied?
It is
It's-
now.
No, there is
Tuck the toe with
absolutely
the
nothing
6.
there.
Oh,
It's
there
just
isn't?
the 6. No, that's just the 6.
Oh, excellent.
They all
Yes, I
moved
will
out.
stick it right there.
Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah. Well, I thought there was a goblin there, but if there's not, I would put it there.
Okay. Yeah, that 6 is kind of hard to see through, but yeah, that's completely empty square.
Okay.
Right in the
All
six.
right. So
So they're very warm.
if they end their turn next to it,
Yes.
they take the
They
damage.
make a dex save for 2d6 fire, or half if they save.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch your 6.
Anything else? All right. Tarathiel, you see a burning ball of flame, which you obviously know Khaldun and his proclivity for flame.
Yes, it's like fire. I'm done with you goblins.
It's a family thing.
Does anyone smell burning goblin poo? They keep stepping up. I'm gonna keep stabbing them.
Okay.
Next.
13 doesn't hit.
That is a miss.
Offhand, 20 does hit for
That's a hit.
6 psychic damage.
6?
6 is not enough, I don't think.
6
7.
is not enough.
It's
Oh, he's got 1 hit point
headache.
left.
He has
Big
1
headache.
hit point yet. Yep, 1 hit point. So he's bloodied. A little
Red
bloody dot there.
Hey, buddy. Lie down.
All right. Anything else, Tarathiel?
Pray? Is that a free action? No, I'm done.
No, that takes 5 years. All right.
Sorry,
Auric.
Gary.
1, 2, 3, 4. He hobbles over. He does have kind of a limp. And Geyser shoots at that one. That's a 20. Oh, wait, that's a saving throw.
That's a saving throw.
No.
Crap. It's like,
Isn't
oh,
that the
yeah,
second
you
one in a
natural 20
row?
with a
Wasn't the
geyser.
previous?
Yes,
The,
it
the
was.
previous one was also a natural 20.
Oh, man. Well, this
Yeah,
one does that
that's-
little ninja kick thing where he drops on his back and then kick flips back up to his feet, right? And the water shoots right over his head.
Just the Matrix drop.
This damn thing sucks. All right. It is Evil's turn. So let's start with the easy 3 here. This one will turn and attack Farazan. Boop.
The fool.
That's a hit.
Jeez. So, let me guess, 7 points of damage?
5 points of damage. The-
Wow. He really does speak Gnomish.
It does. The next one will attack Khaldun with a 11.
That's going to miss.
11
It's
misses?
11.
It's 11. And the one directly to your east will attack 12. Well, wait.
Are you sure?
15.
15 hits.
15. Let me make sure it's +5. No, excuse me. 14. Plus
14
4.
hits.
14 hits? Okay. Doing 3 points of damage.
All right. So Jit ping, bounces off the shield.
Okay. Let's see. This one, seeing the mess of goblins and people over here, turns around, runs
I'm
at
joining this
Farazan.
party.
Yes.
Says, everybody can hit this guy. Let's go over here to him.
17.
Ha! You can't hit this guy.
17 misses.
Yes, thankfully. With my cloak of
this-
protection.
This
Which means-
one looks at the ball of fire and like holds his hands up to it and goes, ah.
No
The-
riposte on the 17?
What's that? Oh,
Do
right.
You
riposte.
have a reaction.
Can I use it?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You are connected psychically.
Yeah.
Tarathiel's quarterback.
Riposte,
Hit him.
idiot.
Hit him,
Yeah.
hit him back. 7 points of damage.
And it doesn't die but falls down unconscious.
Falls unconscious, rolls into the pool. It's probably
Drowns.
Gonna collect goblin
Uh,
teeth after this.
This one's fascinated. This one will attack Tarathiel. 19 on the die, so probably a hit for 4 points of damage. The one that is bloodied in front of you will take an attack. 15?
15 misses.
15 is a
Hooray.
miss. The rest of them are
Darkness out of
jammed
the
up.
way.
They cannot move. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 4 dex saving throws, right?
Yeah, it's hang on just 1 second, I'll tell you. DC 13.
DC 13. Let's see. They got pretty good dex saving throw.
They are goblins.
However, the first one fails.
Hot.
Let's just yeah.
6 points of fire.
Not enough.
Still going, but
More fire. More fire.
he no
more
longer
fire.
is fascinated by it. It's like, oh damn!
Ow, 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 ow.
Son of a.
The next
I need to
one.
find one of the Onion Radio News things. They did a fire hot. It's so good. I gotta find it. Fire
Next one,
hot.
13. You said DC
Yeah,
13, right?
Yeah, that makes it. So he takes 3 points of
Yeah.
fire.
Okay. So these guys are torched. Fail.
Nice. Farazan says over to Khaldun, he's like, I like my goblins. Well
Fail.
done.
Yeah.
All right. They
Let me
can't do
click
that.
on
Okay. The rest of them just sit where they are. They can't move.
I don't
All
know
right,
why we didn't do
that
that in the
is-
first place.
The end of Evil's turn. Farazan. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Club the one to his east. Hopefully this time this end of the staff, which is the bad end of the staff, will actually hit for 21.
That's
Batting.
Yeah. I was thinking that the balance was off, so he swings with that one.
Bap.
Cracks in. I
I'm almost certain that your minimum damage takes these things out.
Yeah.
I think what's your minimum damage? Is
No.
it 7?
No,
Not
it's
quite 7?
it's a 5.
Okay, all right. So there's a chance they can survive a hit.
Yep. So he
It's not a good chance.
No, not a very good chance at all.
right. So Farazan's just going to start whacking and stacking. He hits that one, steps over. What? I can't step over.
You don't even need to. You got reach, right? You can just smack it from where you are.
Yeah. But he steps forward. Might as well. I'm hoping that I can take some of the threat away from Khaldun there. But he'll step forward.
You're doing a very good job.
Yep. And with his bonus action, on the other end of the steak, knock the next one to the east for a 22, which is 7 points of damage.
And you knock it to the east.
Thud.
Unconscious.
All right. I believe that is everything that I can do. No, I am going to use my second win. No, I can't do that. I've already used my bonus action. Never mind.
All right.
In case we do have audio listeners, I just want to describe the scene. We have a dozen bodies and a dozen sleeping goblins and still a dozen combatants. and more coming. As far as we can tell, the stairwell is continuing to produce more goblins.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It really
They're
is.
pouring out.
As you listen to this, I want you to find Benny Hill music. just hit play. Because, oh boy.
I guess I could take a screenshot and put it up on Twitter or something.
Please, I think you should.
At least on Discord. It is the top of round 7.
That's not a good idea to do that while streaming. Hopefully. That didn't interrupt anything.
Still looks live.
Okay.
Coward.
Are we still around?
Are you there?
Yeah, there's a delay, so he'll take a second for him to respond.
Is there... This goblin took 6 points of damage, right? He's pretty toasty.
Yeah,
I'm pinging.
Technically, really, they're all bloodied at this point. Even 3 points of damage is almost half their hit points.
Okay.
All right, so...
All right, so as a bonus action, I'm going to ram the sphere into this poor guy.
Okay. Now tell me what that does again.
Have a bad day.
He takes a... let me double check. Bonus action, you move the sphere 30 feet, which I'm not moving, and I'm just going to ram it into a creature, and it must make this saving throw against the sphere's damage. So I'm forcing it to make a save right now.
Okay.
In the words of
fail.
There you go.
7 points of fire.
It is the Ed.
Okay, and then I'm going to draw my great sword and remove the head from the goblin in front of me.
All right.
Nice.
Non-lethally.
Let's see here. How do I do this?
Non-lethally.
Roll d20.
Yeah, I got to find my sword.
Grayson style.
Grayson style. What's the on the Fifth Element? Chris Tucker's character. What's the
Ruby Rod?
Name?
Rudy Rod.
Yeah, Rudy Rod.
11. I think 11 misses.
11 does miss.
Okay, and I'm done.
All right.
Like you have more than a 2-word vocabulary.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that character. He did such a good job with that character.
Did you know that Prince was originally approached to roll?
I believe it.
Unsurprised, given the way that character.
But I don't think Prince would have done as good as
No, he absolutely did not want to do that role.
Weirdly enough, Prince wouldn't have given it enough, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
It had been trying to
It
be.
needed to be
cool.
so extra.
Yeah. Yeah, he did perfect. He was perfect for that. All right. Trathiel, it's your turn.
I don't want one position, I want all positions.
Yeah.
All right, I quit it. How about the hail stab?
Okay.
14.
15
Goodness
is
me.
a miss.
Cannot hit on the first blooming friggin' the 10 also will not hit.
In addition to the miss is a miss.
Trathiel flails ineffectually like Kermit.
Your brain daggers are failing. Turns into a Muppet. All right. Anything else, Trathiel?
Taco!
Geyser.
No.
No.
Get me out of here,
Geyser.
guys.
Fails saving throw.
This sucks.
4 points of damage and is 1, 2, 3 blasted 15 feet back. Get in your hole. There you go. All right. It is not dead. He is prone and doesn't look happy about life. It is the goblin's turn. This one will pop back to his feet and run right back, attacking. Khaldun.
When he is knocked out of my threat range, does that give me an attack of opportunity?
No.
That doesn't provoke. He has to voluntarily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Involuntary doesn't do it.
However, his attack does miss. Miss. So this one that was originally enjoying the fire bolts and jumps into the pool. He just got fried.
Hot.
And he's just and just dives into the pool.
Gonna want to change the water after that.
This one just moves.
Now that provokes, right?
It'll provoke from Tarathiel. Yep, sure will.
Oh, good. I can't hit, but you know, it's
Stab
worth
at
a
thee.
shot. From hell's heart, I stab at thee. 17.
That'll do it.
Dead. He only had like one hit.
Run away in pieces.
It falls. This one, seeing him trying to run away and just die, freaks out.
Jump straight into
Run.
the fire.
Hide. Don't move. Run. Hide. Don't move.
But doesn't know where to go. So he just starts screaming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just runs straight ahead.
Just pees himself.
This one runs up, sees that he's fighting Tarathiel, turns, attacks Tarathiel, missing. This one piles in. This one piles in. They don't really know what the hell's going on with a big ball of fire. They think it's cool. That, I think, is all their turn. Farazan, it's your turn.
Wait.
Wait.
All the ones that ended their turn need to make
Uh-huh.
deck saves.
Thank you.
DC 13.
Let's see.
All right,
So
And also Captain Geyser gets to go.
He did.
he did.
He did.
Ah, he did.
Or he
Yeah.
made a save. No, he blasted against the wall.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Yeah,
right.
he blasted the goblin away.
There are only 2 living creatures near the ball right now. There's
No,
one
there's
here.
3. There's 3,
There's-
right? One south
there's
of it,
one there.
one
There's one
catty
there.
corner, and
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
His
Just
body down the way.
layers.
Just
of
move the
goblins.
bodies.
Dead bodies. All right,
I
go ahead.
ran
Roll
into
your
a giant
damage.
ball of
Okay.
fire.
13, so he takes half.
Yep. Just 1 second. Flaming sphere of flame. 6 points. So he
That's
takes
half?
3. Yep.
Okay.
He takes 3.
All right. Next one, saving throw, success.
3.
Burning. And last, success. Takes
So they're
3.
all little tanned.
Yeah, they're roasting. Now it's the end of the
Softening
turn.
up the one-shot kills.
Yeah, they're absolutely one shots now. Farazan, it's your turn.
It's hilarious. I mean, this is truly just so funny.
Take me home.
How many goblins in a stack? Oh, there's a.
Oh, this is a total stack of goblins here.
Yeah. It's not like you're throwing them together in a Herodric cube and you're gonna get like a hobgoblin.
Gigantic diamond.
We just the goblin in the water. He's still alive.
Oh yeah, he
Whoops.
essentially was burning, so he's jumped in the pool to put the fire out. But I mean, he wasn't on fire, but
Hot.
he's stupid and it was on fire. So,
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't seem that stupid.
but that's actually pretty smart.
He's been the smartest of the lot.
Yeah. Get away from danger. Not run towards it.
On
Farazan
fire,
will
be
step.
not on fire.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
a good move.
reasonable assumption. Farazan will move to here. I believe that gets him. Oh, that would get an attack of opportunity from
Yeah.
one of the guys, I guess. Yeah, from that one.
Where were you?
Oh,
you were standing
south.
next to
Just due south of me.
Khaldun.
Okay. Roll 17.
That's a miss.
All right.
So with my reaction, I'll riposte him.
The one that attacked you. Okay.
Yep, one that attacked me. Riposting. 21 should hit him.
It is
12
done.
points of damage.
It's double unconscious.
Okay, double unconscious.
Double secret unconscious.
Double secret. So Farazan will choke up on the long staff and try to smack the dude to the north of him with his regular attack. Assuming a critical hit will hit it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sit down.
19. I assume that he is impressed into the floor.
Yeah.
So,
but not dead.
But not dead. all of his extra hit points come out his teeth on the other side.
Questioning his life choices, though.
Yeah.
He'll spend the rest of his life with a walking cane.
That's fine. He's not killing anyone. And then with the butt end of his long staff, he will whip around and try to club the guy in the water.
All right. He's got a smidge of cover.
Okay, that's fine. He missed.
Okay.
So that's hilarious.
He looks at you, sees you swinging, and just bloop, dumps into the water. Just swings over his head. He just thumbs his nose at you.
just splash. It's the water.
Did you not? Don't pee in the pool, Jack.
Jack.
That's funny. That's funny. He's like, get back out here, fight like a man.
This is the 8-foot Goliath to the 4-foot Goblin.
That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Why don't you pick on someone twice your size?
Yeah. Batman doesn't kill you; he just maims you for life.
Yeah. Exactly. If I finish the other 5 feet of my movement, here, is he still within range of my 10-foot staff?
The one in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
diagonals are just 5 each in 5e.
Okay. Then that was where I'm going to end, and I believe that is everything that I could possibly do this round.
All right. Top of round 8.
Yeah, cannonballs.
Khaldun.
I am ramming the sphere into the goblin.
To the right?
To the east of it.
East of it. All right. Dexterity saving throw saves, but roll the damage. It might not make a difference.
So 2 points of fire.
It did make a difference. Okay. It's still up.
Ow.
Because it made both saving throws.
Yep. Let's see. And then I'm going to move. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. There we go.
All right.
And I am done.
All right. Trethiel.
Oh, wait. No, I actually, you know what? I can cast a cantrip.
You still have an action.
Yeah.
I did
a bonus action.
But you didn't cast a spell, though.
I didn't cast a spell. I can cast a cantrip. So
you can cast a full spell if you want.
Yeah.
Because you didn't cast a spell as a bonus action.
That's true. Flame on. I am going to hurl another bolt of firebolt at this guy.
Just a bonfire in front of me would be appreciated.
So you're going to burn the one that's burning next to the burning ball.
Yeah, I can't. I would bonfire him. However, the concentration. So,
yeah, no, that's it.
Put more fire over there with the rest of the fire.
Did I roll to attack?
Was that with the 12?
I did 12.
12.
That's one.
Yeah, just a little bit
wide.
wide.
It's a miss. All right, now I'm done.
All right. Trethiel, it's your turn.
Tarathiel is mildly panicked, having been ineffective for 2 rounds in a row.
Is Tarathiel hurt
Yeah,
a lot?
yeah, it's not great. It's an 11.
11 to hit is a not.
11 to
What about
miss.
15?
15 is a
Finally,
hit.
for 8 psychic damage.
It is dead.
And he beckons to the other 2. Come on.
With just one finger. Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
All right.
There are now 4 bodies stacked in front of me, I believe.
There's
I'm
actually
pretty
more,
sure
there's more than that.
there's more than that even.
I've moved several of these out of the way.
Just in front of this camp. They've got to be
multiplying.
they've got to be shoulder height at least.
Auric steps over. Get out of my pool, geyser, and shoots one. He fails.
Skim him like a rock across the
And 4 points of damage. It is dead.
You know, I know a dwarf is stout, but I can still imagine him going.
Yeah, right? It's like a fire hydrant opening every 6 seconds. And he will. Let's see. He just barely moved. He'll move on over. That was a bonus action. He pulls his hatchet off his hip and kills this goblin here. That's a auto crit.
one?
It's an auto crit,
Yep.
yeah.
He kills the sleeping one. He is not a fan of these goblins.
That's fair.
Let's try the. All right, Evil's turn. So
Farazan starts shouting at the ones that are around the fire thing. The flaming ball of death and smelly goblin poo.
but one runs towards you.
Yeah, bring it on.
It's super hot over there. He will attack. Boop. Miss. This one comes around the corner. Is there a living goblin there? Hang on. That one's dead.
Start sifting through the pile of bodies.
Oh, I moved
Are
dead.
you dead?
There we go.
You dead? Are you alive?
So one comes around the corner to attack Tarathiel. Missing. Man, now I'm rolling the low side.
No, good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll stop on the
Wait.
sleeping goblin.
Who's attacking? Who's attacking me?
Oh, they're attacking me,
No.
I think.
One
Right.
attacked you, missed. The other one's running forward to attack Farazan. 16?
No.
15. 15.
Nope.
So I get
Still
an
no.
attack of opportunity as it leaves?
You
my turn?
sure can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's the super sneakiest place.
Oh,
It's a 24 for
Ouch.
10 psychic damage.
It
Just to the
stops
base of the skull as he runs away. Just
and it just dies right there.
That one was going to be mine.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get another chance.
Should've kept it
This
down.
one attacks Farazan. 16.
Nope.
This is. And this one is just wanting to get the hell away from fire. It steps here.
on top of the sleeping one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I lost that one. That one's just gone. I have no idea where that one went. Oh, there he is. Okay.
There we go. You know what?
Put
He
one
can
of the
see.
conjoined
No,
twins
he
to
moves
sleep.
around. He's
That's
gonna
really
attack.
weird.
Oh my god. There we go. And he'll attack Tarathiel. Too many missing. Oh my god. That's 4 4s in a row. Good God.
Now you
That
know
is
how I
Evil's
feel,
turn.
Tiny jerk.
Fair's on. It's your turn.
I don't even know which one. Like, it's ridiculous.
So you have. Let me do this. Might be laser. You've got 2 standing beside you,
hmm
attacking you. You got 1 sleeping at the feet of the one to the northernmost of the 2 attacking you. Everything else around you is dead.
The one here and one here, right?
So
Okay,
basically, one above the other.
All right. So Farazan says, if you're too stupid to stop and give up, I'll just put you out of your misery. And he swings with his long staff at the one to the north.
Okay.
And misses terribly.
After 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Khaldun, that's a critical hit on you. No, oh shoot. Dang.
Friendly fire.
Hopefully he'll take the momentum and whip it back around to miss again.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Nice
That
kata.
dodgy bugger.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he did. He did the like the Star Wars kid thing where he just kind of flailed around with the stick. So yeah. All right.
Anything else?
It's gonna no, absolutely not. I'm not gonna make fun of any more goblins or fours rolled by the DM.
Round 9. Khaldun, it's your turn.
Just German for no.
All right. The hungry ball of doom
Mhm.
is going to roll down and smash into that one
Uh-oh.
and
Okay.
end its turn right there.
It's coming my way. Oh no.
Yeah.
It stops here, right?
It's up
Coming
there.
right for us.
All right. So it takes an immediate dexterity saving throw, passing,
Passes.
but it's already
It still
bloodied.
takes half damage.
Which is gonna be
Hurt.
87.
3 points of fire.
That one's still dead. All right. Now this is on your turn, not theirs.
This is
Okay.
my turn. Yep. And then I am going to hurl a firebolt at the conscious one right there.
Okay.
I think I have a clear line of sight.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I mean, if you're number 36 of 36
And
goblins,
I can't roll.
Just a bit
And I miss.
outside.
Okay, I'm done.
Tarathiel and Auric.
Come on.
He steps over.
Chop.
And
There's only
kills.
one. There's only one here now, right? There's
no,
not one
those.
here?
There's a sleeping one.
Yeah.
Below the ball of fire. There's 2 in front of you still. They're both bloodied though. They've
Oh,
both
okay.
been hurt.
Swing away, Mel. 11 does not do it.
That does not do it.
Trethiel's getting tired.
Brain hurt.
Natural 20.
that'll do it.
Natural destroyed. Dead. All right.
And then, so where is the? You said there were
what? I
2.
killed the wrong one. What the hell? Killed the right one.
Where's the other
Right. You were just attacking the one in front of you,
one?
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it- Okay. And there's still the one that's just diagonally southwest from you.
Okay. Tarathiel just like puts his hands on his knees. He's like, "Give me a minute."
1 second.
I've been thinking a lot of death.
Just chill.
Oh, wait a minute.
That changes a person.
We're going into round 10, right?
Yep.
That's a minute.
He didn't cast till the second round of the combat.
Yeah.
So it'll be around
we've got
11
like
before the first
12
group.
seconds before these things start waking up.
Before the
Yeah,
first.
these ones in the middle are like we should start waking up around 11,
Oh, good grief.
and then the last group is the one over by the pool, which would be like
That's-
13 or 14.
Yeah, and then the ones over here that attacked, that was maybe 4 or 5 rounds ago. So it's a while.
This is ridiculous. All right. Carrying
That was Tarathiel. Auric went over and chopped up another goblin with his hand axe.
So gruesome.
It is Evil's turn. This one's just going to step over for the simplicity of the DM's sake, and we'll continue to attack Farazan. Missing.
Good.
These 2 are asleep next to the ball
They
of death.
auto fail
They do.
the ball of death.
This one will attack Tarathiel. 20.
16. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, those 2
Alright.
that are sleeping do auto fail their dexterity saving throws because they're helpless. Damage?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
one on
rolled
the die.
4. I'm doing really good on these dice.
And that wakes them up.
It wakes them up.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That was 2d6, right?
Yes, it was 2d6.
All right.
So
My
three
sixes
and a
are not
1.
rolling well.
Okay, that's them. He attacked. The rest are asleep. This one attacked. All right.
They
I
are
think they're
prone, though.
they're prone. But that was at the end of the turn, so they do not get a turn this turn.
Yeah.
Turn. Fair's on. It's your turn.
Turn.
And it turns.
And by the way, we're going long. If nobody's noticed yet.
Yeah,
I guess since we took 2-week hiatus, we could go a little bit longer and finish this combat up.
That's funny. All right. Farazan is gonna. Yeesh. Good grief. If I. Right, there's no flanking in 5th edition.
No.
So if I move to that surprisingly open square, 2 to the left and 1 down from Tarathiel, it's not going to do any good. It's just going to incur.
You can spend an action to aid my attack, which gives me advantage, but you may as well just hit him.
Okay. Yeah,
also, he will be using sneak attack if you're within melee of his target.
Yeah, that will help because I'll never hit them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that still doesn't help you hit them. So, all right. The one to the north of Farazan here is uninjured.
Yes.
Because
for 12 seconds.
Yeah. All right, so he's going to slam his long staff into the ground next to him, and then
You're breaking your vine. Don't mess up my floor.
Sorry. And he'll swing back around with the butt end of it and clobber him.
Probably dead.
7?
Down.
I think you're going to want to buff out the goblin blood anyway.
Could be geysering all night.
Probably take a good inch off the top of the concrete.
Yes,
if I
that's
was
right.
you.
He's just be hosing it down to the pool.
Just a water blaster. That's it for Farazan. Yeah.
I hope he has a solid drain. On my reaction. No, that's not gonna work.
How many goblins can you cram down a drain before it clogs anyway?
Exactly.
We're about to find out.
No. Right. I've got a reaction left, and that's it.
Okay. Top of round 10, Khaldun, it's your turn. These two start to stir a little.
Yeah.
As though they're waking up.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm going to roll this Hungry Sphere of Doom over and bump into that one.
Oh, jeez.
So you just roll over dead bodies.
Yes.
Okay. Immediate
So he
saving
fails.
throw failed. That's right, because it's unconscious.
6 points of fire damage.
He is awake and unhappy about it.
You know what the average of 2d6 is? Anybody care? Anybody? 7. I have not achieved average once.
No.
Well, you have a couple of times, but they happen to save, so
No,
Hey.
I've never rolled
haven't killed
the fire
anybody?
flaming sphere. Nope. Not average once. Okay, so would you? Yeah, thank you. Because it's gonna stay there. And then I am going to see.
This isn't something that's corporal that could provoke attacks of opportunity or anything like that, right? It's just a ball of fire.
Yeah, you can't.
You left the goblin. That's why I missed. Okay. All right.
Feel free to stab it.
I mean, they are chaotic. They would probably try to kill the thing.
Just heat your sword.
No, because then it would do more damage to Farazan.
That will cauterize the wounds. So you'll be fine. I'm getting a phone call from Gold Coast Concrete Dynamics. I don't think I need that.
I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the one that I just fried.
Okay.
What does that do?
It is a wisdom save.
Failed.
It's a big dome.
It takes D12 necrotic.
Oh.
If it was not hurt, it's a D8, right? Or something like that.
Takes 6 points necrotic.
It stops moving.
Dies and decays immediately.
Oh.
Yes.
Die quickly and poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of Anything else, Khaldun?
No, I'm done.
All right, Trathiel. It is your turn. You have one living body in front of you.
Live long or prosper, you choose. Well, you're gonna not to sound like a broken record, but 21 to hit.
That's dead. Good. What's your minimum damage? Go ahead and roll damage.
What?
7.
7 dead. All right. Oh, it's already rolled in there, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah,
it dies. Purple
All right.
flames coming out of its ears.
Tarathiel's going to step out of the kit, and then I'm going to bonus action this other one.
Farazan says, "Oh, there you are, Tarathiel."
That's a 25 to hit for 8 psychic damage.
It dies.
I've had enough of these mother effing goblins in this mother effing bathhouse.
Stab.
Oh,
that's great.
Auric kills another goblin. He's just cleaning up the sleeping ones. I mean, he's very nonchalant about it too. He's like carving a ham, just not really enjoying it, not like in a psychotic way.
Yeah.
But like, he just hates these things, and he's just, hey, ka-chonk, hey, ka-chonk. Trathiel done. He is done. It is now Evil's turn.
Yeah, I mean, he's
they're
defending.
all.
Yeah.
There's only one left that can act, and it's next to Farazan, and still in a frenzy. Attacks. 14.
No.
Hit.
No.
That is a miss. This one fails its saving throw. How much does the ball of fire death do?
Hungry ball of flaming doom does.
Hey,
I beat the average.
All right.
And it fries.
I'm so proud of you. Dead.
I thought we were knocking them out.
Well,
some of you are.
There are a few of them that are knocked out.
Some of them are knocked out.
They lack consciousness. Is that what you wanted? You should have discussed this beforehand.
That's their turn. Farazan. There is one standing goblin left among the pile and bodies of 24 goblins in this room.
I just envisaged it's just standing there, and it's like it tries to give up, and a ball of fire just comes from off frame. Strike!
Farazan, hoping to show it some mercy, is going to hit it on the head.
Okay.
And miss.
Of course.
Mercy.
And so he's going to use the other end of the stick and miss again.
Very merciful.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Look at the stick, not the ball of fire. Look at the stick.
Stop squirming, you little punk.
And all the goblins that are around this ball of fire are starting to bake. The ones that were already dead on the ground. Yeah.
You'll never get that smell out.
Lovely.
Gonna have to get some sage.
So, these are small creatures, sure, but even a small body has a lot of blood in it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just have no idea how much blood is in this place spilled. Like, it is the entire porcelain floor of this bathhouse. The pool is full of, there is blood covering this is a carnal house instead of a bathhouse now.
So it's fortunate. I think this encounter was built this way so that Geyser can clear the place.
Just washing it up.
Yep.
Got the hose at the end of the night, working in the back, working the cook.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, nothing to see here. So, okay, I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay, it is top of round 11. The goblins that we're going to wake up are permanently dead. Khaldun, it is your turn.
I am tolling the dead on the last standing goblin. It's wisdom 13.
Roll the 13.
Makes it no effect.
That saber suck? Okay.
It is. So I'm going to roll the sphere over and smash him in the back.
That's the suck. Fail.
Oh, dang.
And dead for show.
10 points of fire. Now I'm rolling.
Right. every one of those bodies around it. So
Now
this
you're rolling
one
with
is
fire.
no longer just stunned; it's dead because you just moved the ball right here.
Was it? I think it was the
Well,
one just south of there, right?
Really depends on whether or not you leave the ball there or not.
That's, you know what? That's an excellent point. After I incinerate that one, I would like to roll it over to the door. As
Can
far
you do
as
that?
I
Is
can.
that part of it?
I can move it 30 feet.
Okay.
And
Does that
part
include
of the 30 feet. Oh, no, wait, no. Hang
you
on.
attacked with it?
Let me check. Bonus action. If you ram into a creature and it stops moving. Nope.
Okay.
It stops moving.
So it stops there. And anything else, Khaldun?
Nope. I'm done.
Trathiel?
Everything's on fire as it should be.
Time for a
This looks
smoker.
This looks like the tic-tac-toe from hell.
I could really go for a bath right now.
So we have 3 over
Just
here
covered
that
in
are going to
goblin
wake
blood.
up in a couple rounds.
Yeah. Round 15.
Actually,
these 3 up
I'm
the
sorry.
top
Could I
will wake up.
retcon just a tad and
So-
my movement to move in that direction?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I know I'm done.
I guess Trathiel will just like step over the ridiculous pile of goblins. And I just want to check the door.
Door is wide open. You
Just
look
make sure
into it.
there's no more coming. I've got 60 feet of dark vision.
It
Or I've got
is
dark vision, whatever that works out as. And
actually. Let me open this up so you can see
oh,
what's
no,
in.
yes, see 60 feet of dark vision.
You see a set of stairs winding down below.
All right.
Did I do that right?
Gently.
Yeah.
No, gently close the door.
Okay.
Coward says it squishes with each step.
Just,
It's
I just envisage Trathiel just covered in goblin blood. It's like-
all of you are. You are all just covered in blood and gore. And a little warm. Let's see. That was Trathiel. Auric is going to head up to the 3 that are standing. Or, hell.
It's gonna, even the ones that are next to him are just unconscious, right? They're the ones that,
No.
I think he's been chopping them.
These.
like these ones. These ones are all
Oh,
unconscious.
those are dead.
Yeah, those are unconscious.
Sorry, they're knocked out.
Yeah. And so are these over here. They're all sitting at 0, but they'll be out for hours.
Yeah.
Auric is moving towards these goblins with the obvious intent to chop them up. And he will kill this.
Farazan turns and says, I don't think that is necessary.
The goblins.
Yes, but they have not killed anyone.
Looking around this carnage.
Where's your proof?
What? What did he say?
Where's your proof? How do you know they haven't killed anyone? They're goblins. They chaos and smell like shit.
That's
But
very racist.
we have killed a very many of their kin. Some of them should face justice.
Are you going to take them to court?
Yes.
He mumbles and walks over.
Well,
Can you imagine being the legal counsel that gets that call? They're like, we need you to be a defender for the crown for 3
Genocide.
surviving goblins from a genocide.
There's the what is 4, there's 8, 9.
Could
I mean,
you
there's
imagine-
12. There's 12. There's still.
Could
not
you
dead.
imagine Dexter's job at this point with the blood splatter? Like, trying to figure out how everything happened. It's a nightmare.
The guards come in and Tarathiel's just covered in blood. He's like, it was self-defense.
which, sadly,
It
was
really
kind of true.
was.
I mean, I can just imagine what this fight actually looked like. It was just whirling chaos, goblins just flying to pieces on fire.
It's like frog in a blender.
It's been a minute. Literally 1 minute.
Exactly. It's like,
And there have been 30 casualties.
This one.
There's only been 24 casualties. There's still a dozen of them that are still alive, quote unquote.
There are. The one beside the ball of fire did die though at the end of Evil's round. And Fairzon.
Yeah, if it's
No,
my
you
round,
you have to end your round. That's right.
yeah.
It is your turn. And
I
you're
would
standing
step away from the glowy thing.
Yep.
all
He's
of
definitely
all of
gonna-
Death.
taking a step here, but since Tarathiel has approached the door of endless goblin poo and chicanery, he's gonna stay within, helping distance, and pull out a potion.
Okay. Fairzon, we're now on to round 12. Khaldun, it's your turn.
Did Jinya
I'm
come
thinking.
back?
What?
Shinya?
No,
Yeah.
No.
She didn't come
Okay,
back.
she wasn't coming back at midnight. Okay.
no, she said she was going to come back if she found anything that would help, but she
Okay.
clearly didn't.
Which she clearly didn't.
I am gonna take out my rope and tie this one up.
Okay. Could you imagine her reaction though, walking in, seeing just like the hellscape floor?
Yeah.
You're no longer welcome in my church.
Yeah.
It's,
All right,
They
you're
fell
tied up.
down.
This
They,
was
they
a
fell
little
down.
ungodly.
Like
They fell down. It tripped.
Walked into a door.
Let's go with a snail for tied up. That was Khaldun. Tarathiel
Snail.
slows him.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing at this point. Tarathiel's just
Close and lock
he's
the
had a
door.
hard minute.
Slide
I
down
did-
the door, knees
I
up
did,
his
yeah.
chest, sucking
I
his
did
thumb.
close the door. I think he's
On the good
seen
hand.
some horrors. I think I want to take you up on that free bath.
I don't think I'd use the common pool.
Good call.
Anything else?
Tarathiel's gonna go hop in the bath. armor and all. He's not even gonna get undressed.
Jump.
He's just gonna go submerge himself in water.
Spoosh.
It's Evil's turn. Evil passes. Fairzon's your turn.
He will move.
Cleaning up the bodies here.
Yeah, he'll move over to this.
Don't put that there.
Don't put the fire with all the dead bodies. He'll start tying up the goblins in this pile.
Making one of those kebab
Let's get the
ovens.
ones that are asleep, because the unconscious one are going to be unconscious for a long time. Sleep's only going to last for a couple more seconds.
Oh, okay. Where did I start from?
So these three up here are the only ones. There's only two more left that we need to tie up.
Yeah, that's why I was cleaning up so you can see who's unconscious, who's asleep.
Okay.
And the rest-
Yeah.
I'll move up to here and assist. I'll assist.
All right. That was a move and a dash. Can't really get started this turn
Yeah.
on the tying up. Okay. This fares on top of round 13. Khaldun.
I'm gonna roll hungry toasty over behind me, like right there. Just, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Farazan gives
And
it the
then-
side eyes like I don't think anything near me.
And I'm gonna step right there and tie up the one in front of Farazan.
Okay. Done.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm done.
Tarathiel.
I think Tarathiel just screams underwater. But because we're all psychically linked, I think you all just hear it clearly.
You screaming in Murloc.
You sound like a dolphin that's not underwater.
Yeah.
Evil. Oric goes over to the door. Shit. Keep grabbing all dead goblins. And looks like he's just locking it, making sure the door's locked. Evil passes. Farazan, it's your turn.
Step here and tie the one to the north. This one.
It
up.
is bound. Round 14. They start to stir. We're out of combat.
Yay.
Round 15. Or what would be round 15, 6 seconds later. They all three wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still in a frenzy. They're looking at you with just bloodlust and hatred. Give me a perception check.
Uh-huh.
All of us?
Yeah. Khaldun and Farazan. Tarathiel's taking a little dip.
Yeah.
Dip.
17.
17.
5.
5. Actually, you would probably have advantage, Khaldun, because they are obviously charmed
Oh no.
as well. And they're just in a frenzy. They're
I knew this was gonna
secure.
happen.
They're tightly secured. It's fine. They're not going to get loose. You're looking at them, but they are just like drooling at the mouth. They were all happy-go-lucky until they saw you guys, and that's when they just went into a frenzy and just started attacking. And they still have that urge, that ferocity, still behind them. They're
So,
yelling, screaming, and goblin.
do I think that given a day or whatever, maybe the charm will wear off? Kind of like what happened to Orc?
Very good possibility.
Okay. All right.
And that is going to be the night, because it's been 2.5 hours. That was a 15-round combat with 24 goblins. That was nuts, and that was not a prepared adventure or a prepared encounter.
Was
They
that
come in-
24 or 36?
It
I
was
think it
just
may have
24.
actually been 36.
No,
It
it was
was-
just 24. It was 24. But 24 come and go every night, and you stopped them. And like, all right, you're going to fight them. So we'll pick up here next week. Back to our regular scheduled 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
When does
Thanks,
daylight
Coward.
savings time end?
Soon, I think, right?
Uh,
Spring forward, fall
Mike?
back, all that crap.
Mike?
I don't know. We don't do daylight savings time because it's done.
Yes.
I agree
Concurred.
wholeheartedly.
I don't know what that will do to everything. We'll see.
It's in November, so we've got some time.
Tell her to hate it.
Well, we'll either stay at 9 or move to 8 or do whatever you need to do or
Yeah.
do the
Yeah,
cha-cha.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
First week of November. Oh, I thought that was a very confident statement, but now you're questioning it, Coward.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Consulting
7th of
101.
November.
Speak with confidence and collect the cash. That's how it works.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in a week. Have a good night.
Come to the patio.
See ya. Yeah,
All
yeah, come hang
the
out.
live listeners, of which you cowards already met. But
Have a good one, all.
Good night,
bye.
all.